Let's get it. So we have 10 minutes left of this, right? The Ustad was doing this.
How they are known is an emergence of Islam, attachment to this particular school, this particular ideology, and specifically it was established to call to at-ta'assub to the madhab al-Hanafi. Call to at-ta'assub. You have the Jabariya, and you have the Jahmiya, or you have the Mu'tazila, or you have the Rafida. You have all of these groups that now begin to emerge. And the emergence of these, so you have a group that emerges now, and they deny the qadar of Allah Ta'ala.
For a second.
Up until today. But it's important to understand this history.
From
the creation of Adam.
Ready?
So we'll do these lessons bi'idhnillahi ta'ala.
Inshallah, ya Ustad.
Over a number of weeks. But it's important to understand.
A number of weeks. I'm doing it in a day.
From the creation of Adam alayhi salatu wasalam, and what has continued to
occur.
And what continues to occur.
Salafiyun is not.
So after the death of the Prophet Muhammad,
jahil in dunya. In dunya, we do bid'ah. In deen, we don't do bid'ah. We do bid'ah in dunya. Burberry.
So after the death of the Prophet,
watch this.
And what continues to occur.
History.
So after the death of the Prophet Muhammad,
sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Welcome. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
We find the emergence of these groups. And we find the emergence of Ahlul Bid'ah. So you have a group that emerges now, and they deny the qadar of Allah Ta'ala.
Yes,
you have another group that emerges, and they deny the names and the attributes of Allah Ta'ala.
Yes.
So you have the Qadariyah, you have the Jabariyah, you have the Jahmiya, you have the Mu'tazila, you have the Rafida. You have all of these groups that now begin to emerge. And the emergence of these groups has not stopped.
Yes.
Some of them take Qadariyah, and you have the
Qadariyah,
Jabariyah, Mu'tazila, or you have the Rafida, you have the Qadariyah, and you have the Jabariyah, and you have the Jahmiya, or you have the Mu'tazila, or you have the Rafida. You have all of these groups that now begin to emerge. And the emergence of these groups has not stopped. Some of them take form by mutating some of the beliefs of previous groups and parties.
Oh, yes.
And for example, if we look at groups such as IKHWANI IKHWANI has followed the manhaj of the QADHI. And they may have diluted it, they may have mutated it in one way or another, for better or for worse. But the reality is that it is in opposition to the guidance of Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. It is in opposition to the manhaj of the prophets and the messengers. And this is clearly displayed. This is clearly evident to the one who looks at the methodology of the prophets and the messengers. As mentioned in the Quran. Some of the ayat that we just mentioned.
Yes.
There's another group that has emerged. Which is a relatively new group. And it is what is known as in the Arabic language as a DEOBANDI. India. And DEOBANDI, my respected brothers, my respected sisters in Islam, is one of two Hanafi muta'assib muqallidun, blind following, muta'assib, bigoted attachment to the Hanafi madhab. And it was established, do not be confused upon this, it was not established to further the sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, or to call the people to the sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad, or to call the people to the creed of Islam, but rather it was established to create a attachment to this particular school, this particular ideology, and specifically it was established to call to at-ta'assub to the madhab al-Hanafi.
Madhab al-Hanafi, that's it.
This is the purpose of it. And this has been the purpose of it. And the ascription of DEOBANDIYA, it goes back, as one would imagine, that the emergence of Islam with the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, it returns back to the Arabian Peninsula, to the city of Al-Makkah, to Al-Hijaz.
No, it's not Makkah.
And you find that Ahlul Sunnati wal Jama'ah, Jama'at Salafiyin, that their attachment
I know this.
And
I'm from the village.
How they are known.
Stupid
is an attachment to the Prophet of Allah.
Jahil Sufi.
Is an attachment which is found in the Quran, or it is found in the Ahadith.
Jahil.
So a Salafiyya in itself is an attachment
pure Islam
to the Salaf.
Yes, Salaf. Usalihin, Sahaba, Tabain, Islam like them. Not like Sufiya, Kharijiyya, liberals, extremists. Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah
is an attachment to what the Prophet
sallallahu alayhi wa
sallam.
Here.
Upon you is my sunnah. The word al-Jama'ah, the hadith of the Prophet عليه الصلاة والسلام, ستفترق هذه الأمة على 73 فرقة. كلها في النار إلا واحدة قيل من هم يا رسول الله قال هم الجماعة they are the جماعة. So it is an attachment to the Sunnah. It is an attachment to the statements of the Prophet. It is an attachment to the Sahaba. It is an attachment to the Tabi'un. It is an attachment to the Atba' Tabi'in. And above all else, it is an attachment to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. As for DEOBANDIYA, and this is not a name, for example, this is not a name that we have come up with.
Yeah, it's a name in their city.
Which is derogatory.
They call themselves.
Right? This is something, for example, that if you go to Ahlul Bid'ah, and they will look at Ahlul Sunnati wal Jama'ah, Jama'at Salafiyin, and they may say, oh, these people, they are the Jamiyya, they are the Madkhaliyya, they are this or they are that.
No Madkhaliyya.
They are the Wahhabiyya.
No Wahhabi.
These are derogatory names that they have come up with. In their minds, these are derogatory names that they attach us.
Upon the Salaf al-Salihin's way. Ijma' of Salaf al-Salihin.
These are the followers of Muhammad Aman al-Jami, rahimahullah ta'ala. Or these are the Madkhaliyya. They are the followers of the likes of Sheikh Rabi' ibn Hadi al-Madkhali, Sheikh Zayd ibn Hadi al-Madkhali, and the likes of them. These are the Wahhabiyya. They are the followers of Sheikh Muhammad bin Abdul Wahhab, rahimahullah ta'ala, which is ajib, because they couldn't attach us to
this is what we are, not the
Sheikh Muhammad bin Abdul Wahhab.
We're not Wahhabi, Jahil. We're not Wahhabi, don't call us this. He's one of our Sheikh, yes. And we are the Aqidah of the Salaf al-Salihin, the three best generations, the madhab. What madhab Abu Bakr follow? Hanafi? Idiots. Yeah, Hanafis, you can never answer our questions upon this. What was Abu Hanifa? Huh? Was he Hanafi? Was it Umar and Abu Bakr? Umri Abu Bakri? They follow the Salaf, whoever preceded them. That's what it means. That's what it means, Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah, Bid'ah busters, Dawa Salafiyya online. These are my friends, these are my friends.
Our attachment is not to Sheikh Rabi' ibn Hadi al-Madkhali.
Those who deny the Qadr of Allah, they call themselves Muslim. We are Muslim too, obviously. Ahl Sunnah, Muslim, Salafi Ahl Sunnah, yes. But no changing Allah's names and attributes, no rebelling, no shirk, no bid'ah, no khuruj, no protests, no rejecting Qadr, no Sufi sect, IKHWANI, DEOBANDI, Barelvi. Ye dekh.
And Deoband is a city which
Deoband
is
a city
north of New Delhi.
New Delhi.
Yeah, India. It was set up approximately 150 years ago.
I'm just going to write Deoband, India.
And it is this attachment to
it's
Deobandi.
here, ready?
Deobandiyya is to ensure that there is a difference between them and their brothers.
Barelvi.
Al-Barelwiyya.
Barelviyya. Where's Barelvi?
And Al-Barelwiyya
Deoband, I want to go.
is an attachment to the
Direction.
city of Barel.
Watch this. I want to go direction.
It is an attachment to a man named Muhammad Raza Khan Barelvi. And the followers of this man, they refer to themselves as Al-Barelwiyya. And they are Al-Quburiyun, they are the worshippers of graves. And this is a shared characteristic of the Deobandiyya and the Barelwiyya, even though the Barelwiyya are more adamant upon that characteristic.
Uttar Pradesh,
You will find it a lot clearer, you will find it a lot more manifest in the Barelwiyya than you will find amongst the
तुम्हारे भाई को भी सीधा करेंगे, तुम्हारे बाप को भी सीधा करेंगे, तुम्हारी बहन को भी सीधा करेंगे, तुम्हारी माँ को भी सीधा करेंगे. ये फिरके बनाए हुए हैं ना दीन के अंदर. अच्छा ये किधर है? पटियोला.
And this is a school
around Indians and Hindus. So their ideology is this.
What is the purpose of the school? What is the purpose of this movement of Deobandiyya? It is to further the maslak. It is to further the program of Darul
They're not Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah. They call themselves. So many people call themselves Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah. Barelvi, Deobandi, this is Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah. Zebra, gang, Bloods and Crips. Yaga this, stripes. Idiots, wallah. They wear this on their hats, they wear this on their dress, they have this on their masjids. I seen in USA masjid with this too. You know, they call upon Abdul Qadir Jilani. He's our sheikh. Abdul Qadir Jilani is our sheikh. He was Ahl Sunnah. Ali was Ahl Sunnah. You know, Abu Hanifa is Ahl Sunnah. You know, they were all upon the same Salaf al-Salihin Aqidah, but they're the followers of Jahils calling upon the saints. Look, this is what they do. I know this because I'm from a village that does this. Our village has the same color. I'm going to post it next time I go to Pakistan. Our village has the same color. Same color, same thing. Barelvi, everywhere. Barelvi. Barelvi, Deoband. Deobandi, Barelvi. Walaikum salam, rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. इन लोगों ने अपनी दाढ़ी इंच की 1.5 इंच की मस्जिदें बनाई हुई हैं. यार 1.5 इंच की इशू नहीं है. ये इन्होंने हाँ अच्छा छोटी छोटी मस्जिदें बनाई हैं मगर दरगाह बड़ी बड़ी हैं। हाँ सही बोला मेरे भाई, आपने बोला नहीं है ये मगर मैं समझ गया हूँ जी। सुहेल इकबाल यार मेरे एक मामू हैं जी, वो एक अहले हदीस हैं, मेरे सक्के मामू नहीं है मगर मेरे रिश्तेदार हैं, बस रिश्ता है हमारा अकीदे का है, वो रिश्तेदार भी हैं, खून का रिश्ता नहीं है मगर मेरे रिश्तेदार हैं जी, खून का रिश्ता नहीं है मगर मेरे रिश्तेदार हैं। उनका भी नाम सुहेल है, मामू सुहेल, तो वो अहले हदीस है, बड़ा अच्छा लगता है, पाकिस्तान से हैं जी। तो आपका नाम भी सुन के ना सुहेल इकबाल, आपने मुझे तौहीद की याद करवा दी जी, मैं अहले हदीस ही हूँ। भैया जफ्फी डालो, मगर इधर आओ हजरा, तुम कौन से अहले हदीस हो? क्योंकि मैं भी अहले हदीस हूँ मगर ये वाला अहले हदीस नहीं हूँ। रेडी? दावा सेल्समैन, अहले हदीस की अब बारी आ गई है मेरे भाई, किसी और दिन की हकीकत दिखाऊंगा आपको जी। हम अहले हदीस नहीं है, तकफीरी खारजी, मगर हम अकीदा सलफ़ सालिहीन पे है, not firqa ahl hadith. He calls upon to do protest and he said Hanuman ji was Muslim, but right now the video is about Deobandi. Okay, let's not mix and match, but bro, just go, these are my brothers, dawa salesmen. Okay, these are my real brothers, like in dawa salesmen. Who do you want to see? You want to see, hold on, Naam Nihad Ahl Hadith, because you know what, maybe you're Pakistani. Naam Nihad Ahl Hadith, but no fighting. Me and you are upon the same Aqidah. We are upon the same Aqidah. मैं सलफ़ी ही हूँ, good. But don't become sect Ahl Hadith. I am Ahl Hadith in the Aqidah, not like these firqa. Look, ready, watch this. Naam Nihad Ahl Hadith, Imam Ad-Dirmi. Our Ustad made this video in Urdu. Yeah, you're gonna see them. Look, takfiris, kharijis, saying the Ahl Hadith. Takfiris, kharijis. ये हमारा उस्ताद है, उस्ताद तारिक अली ब्रोही। देखिए मैं आपको दिखाता हूँ ना यार, ये एक मिनट रुके हजरा, ये उस्ताद ने उनकी सही अहल हदीसों की हकीकत दिखाई है। हम सलफ़ी हैं यार, अहल हदीस मतलब, मगर ये फ़िरके वाले नहीं। ये एक मिनट, हाँ ये इख्वानी है, ये इख्वानी है, ये अहल हदीस इख्वानी है जी। हम जो मैं और आप हैं वो सलफ़ी हैं, मतलब अहल हदीस हैं, अतरी हैं, मतलब हमारा अकीदा, मगर इन चोर डाकू की तरह अहल हदीस जमात वाले नहीं हैं। ये तकफीरी हैं, ये खारजी हैं, ये इख्वानी हैं। नाम निहाद अहल हदीस, ये उस्ताद ने इनकी वीडियो सही रखे, नाम निहाद अहल हदीस जमियात जी। हम दावा सिर्फ तौहीद की देते हैं, ओनली ब्रदर यस बट नॉट फिरका लाइक दिस। लुक आपका मनहज और डॉक्टर जाकिर नाइक का मनहज एक है, मनहज एक होने की वजह से तुम उन्हें, मनहज कोई एक शेख नहीं है, ये इख्वानी है, इख्वानी अहले हदीस नहीं है। अगर ये अहले हदीस है तो थू लानत। ये नाम निहाद अहले हदीस है मेरे भाई, इन्होंने हमारा नाम चोरी किया हुआ है जी, इन्होंने हमारी नाम चोरी किया हुआ है। ये नाम निहाद है, जमातों वाले हैं। These are actually extremist takfiris, bro. So when you say Ahl Hadith, yes, tell me which Ahl Hadith, not the sect, then we're good. But if you're part of a sect, then you have to know. Look, उधर इन्होंने हिंदुओं को भी बुलाया हुआ, ये इख्वानी मनहज पे है, इख्वानी मनहज, प्रोटेस्ट इख्वानी मनहज। Look, अब करदा वाबियां दी नमाज हो रही है, सूरा ने पता नहीं कि किदे भी बराबर नहीं है, ला हौल वला कोई इतराम दिया दा। अब बरेलवी कमीना कह के यार हैं, लेकिन हमारे दिल से शैतान अहले हदीस बेगैरत एक उसकी तारीफ कर रहा है, खादिम रिजवी की। अब वो जो अहले हदीस है ने भैया, है वो जो अजान हो रही है, bro, अजान is happening. He says no respect for this is a Wahhabi azan, they're worse than pigs. La hawla wala quwwata illa billah. They say Wahhabi is kafir and Deobandi is kafir, so Brelvi calls them kafir. So which one is Ahl Sunnah? You guys decide, huh? Brelvi, Deobandi, huh? Look, he died. We are happy this Jahil died. May Allah punish this Jahil. And this Ahl Hadith sellout shaitan, he's praising him. Bro, these are ikhwani. They call themselves Ahl Hadith. So our Ustad made a video, Salafi Ustad made a video, Naam Nihad Ahl Hadith, so-called Ahl Hadith, Firqa, Jamaat, whatever, Shakhsiyat, like praising their scholars and like, worshipping them basically, and Ahl Bidat se dosti, and friendship with Ahl Bidah, meaning the manhaj of Ikhwaniya, just like his father. Sheikh Ubaid al-Jabri said, Hada Rajul Ikhwani. I'll show you the video. Sheikh Ubaid al-Jabri said his father, Ilahi Zahir, is a IKHWANI. And he's on the same manhaj. Friendship with Ahl al-Bidah. That's not Salafi. That's not Hadith. ओ चलो और मैं और मैं रसूल तो कीती है मगर सारियां कीती है शैताना भी कीती है शिया भी कीती है हर बंदे ने किया है भैया तो हर बंदे की तारीफ करोगे nonetheless छड़ यार on his death he was praising him look भाबियां दी अजान हो रही है भाबियां दी अजान हो रही है तेरे बेबे दी मैं तेनू कत्ल कर दियां तेनू ये तेरी कबर तू तेनू उंडा करके कराइए तेनू कबर विच तेरी अग ला दईए हैं बरेलविया मगर छड़ असे खारजी नहीं है वो नट खारजी हम इसकी कबर को जला के रख दें जी भाबियां दी अजान हो रही है इदा कोई इतराम नहीं ये सूरां दे सूर ने ये बरेलवी सूफी ये देवबंदियों को भी काफिर कहते हैं और असली अहले सुन्ना को ये वाबी करार करके और काफिर कहते हैं जी ये हमको काफिर बोलते हैं ये कहते हैं इनका कोई इतराम ही नहीं अजान हो रही है ब्रो इफ द शिया इज गिविंग अजान वी विल स्टे साइलेंट इफ द शिया इज गिविंग अजान वी विल स्टे साइलेंट if the Sufi is giving azan we will stay silent it's the azan Allahu Akbar name of Allah this jahl this jahl these are Brelvis and Ahl Hadith is praising them कमीनियो लुटेरियो डाकुओ ठगो क्या चैलेंज है अच्छा तेन कबर विचों से उंडा करासा अच्छा जी अच्छा दीन दुनिया दे फारग तौहीद सिखांदे ने सुन्नत सिखांदे ने जी कुरान काल अल्लाह काल रसूल अती अल्लाह अती रसूल तू ठगा तेरी कबर विचों से उंडा कर लईए है मगर छड़ खारजी नहीं है हजूर जिला बोले सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम बोल कमीनिया मुर्दिया कहानियां अच्छा डोए हजूर गैब नहीं जानते तेनू मैं दसा इत्थे आ तू हदीथ प्रॉफिट ना हदीथ कुरान ब्रो let me show these jahils before you even speak your mouth Quran the prophet don't know the unseen ya jahil Caminio, Luterio, attributing an attribute of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala upon the Prophet. These are the jahils, which are refuted sects. Why? Quran, the knowledge of unseen. You know, ask Muhammad when is the day of resurrection. Ask Jesus when is the day of resurrection. And you know the answer. And I'll tell you, Quran, the knowledge of the unseen. Allah alone. Jahils. Lutere, they're robbing the ummah with this juhal, and with him are the keys of the unseen. None knows them except Allah, and He knows what is on the land and in the sea. Not a leaf falls, but who? You know, but He knows it. Not Muhammad. Yeah, jahil. And no grain is there within the darkness of the earth, and no moist or dry thing, but that it is written in clear record. Madudi shudi, हमारा लिखा भी नहीं हुआ. चलो छड्डो. खमान या जाहिल है नबी सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम को कुछ नहीं है पता जी तो ये इनके साथ यारी करते हैं कहते मैं मुस्लिम नहीं है जी कुछ बेरवियन देवबंदी बहुत नफरत करते हैं क्योंकि वो जानते मैं सलफ़ी हूँ ओ भाई नफरत करते हैं तुम अपने अकीदे को बचाओ इनको सच की तरफ बुलाते रहो जी देवबंदी तो बड़े आसान है रिफ्यूट करना मेरे भाई ये तो बहुत ही आसान है तो तौसीफ़ुर रहमान एक तकफीरी है जी तो उसका अगर नाम ये कहीं देख लिया तो मैं उसको प्रमोट नहीं कर रहा जी उन्होंने वेबसाइट पे लगाया हुआ है ना क्योंकि वो उर्दू बोलते हैं ना तो उन्होंने उर्दू वालों ने ये लिखी हुई है ना अपनी ज़करिया खंदालवी राइट्स फ़ज़ाइल दरूद शरीफ में कहता है 155 में मगर चलो यार हम अपना लेसन कंप्लीट करते हैं जी ये हमारे उस्ताद हैं मैं इनको मिला हूँ ये सलफ़ी हैं जी मतलब अकीदा सलफ़ुस सालिहीन ये नहीं कि हमने कोई फ़िरका बना लिया क्योंकि मुसाफिका after Sheikh bin Hadi slandered someone of zina and then the student took the Sheikh to the court and the Sheikh is refuted now Ibn Hadi is refuted because he slandered someone and he did not bring his witness so they took him to court so he's refuted for this Ibn Hadi so people made a sect around him now they call musafika this is what you do if you want to know so within Salafiyya this is the issue as well you know but they're not Salafi musafika here Abu Khatija will tell you their reality inshallah musafika Muhammad ibn Hadi's accusation of fornication. So he was a Salafi Sheikh at that time, but he was sitting with the Halal Bidai, you know, so he was going to get refuted anyways, you know, because he left Salafiyah, he started being like IKHWANI, sitting with the Halal Bidai, this, that, right? But he accused another man for a fornication, and then he did not provide his witness. He was Salafi, We don't hide if someone left our Aqidah or if he got refuted or something. We proudly tell you, this Jahil was refuted, he was one of us, but our Sheikh, but he refuted because he left the manhaj, he left the Aqaid. You know, so anyone can fall at any time. You know, don't sit with Ahl al-Bid'ah, don't promote them. You know, when the Sahaba differed, the hadith of Allah's Messenger was always given precedence. Yup, over opinions. Good. You know. Nonetheless, here you go, musafika.com. Musafika.com. Our Ustad got this website already. No? Oh, no. Musafika is refuted as well. Salafi. Musafika, right here. Documents and resources for countering doubts of the Musafika. Manhaj.com, sorry. Sheikh Rabi reading, because they have issue with our Sheikh which refuted their Sheikh. Sheikh Rabi al-Madkhali said, you did not provide your witness, you slandered someone, right? So after that, he did not provide his proof. So do not mix truth with falsehood, nor conceal the truth while you know, okay? So we're Salafi and we proudly show that this Jahil was one of our Sheikh, but then he left the Aqaid of Salafiyun, so he's refuted. No one is infallible. Even if Bin Baz leaves the Aqaid of Salafiyah, he will be refuted. If any scholar leaves the Aqaid of Salafiyah, he will be refuted. Whether he's ours, yours, anyone's, that does not matter. You know, this is the Salafiyah. You know, haqq for everyone, truth for everyone, you know, equality in that sense for everyone. But yes, patience, scholars wait years, advise, you know. But nonetheless, Muhammad bin Hadi, he did tabdi of Salafi students and called them azani, fornicators, and then he did not provide proof and just thought he could get away with this. You know, what kind of sheikh does this? No sheikh does this. He was a jahil, fake sheikh. People were just fooled by him, you know, but scholars knew his reality, exposing the blatant lies of Musafika. False claims of the Musafika regarding, you know, Musafika have slandered our Ustad in every country. Even in Nigeria, they slander pristine methodology, which is known to our Sheikh, our Ustad. Musafika about Abu Khatija as well. You know, they slandered our Salafi publications, you know. So Musafika is a big thorn in the throats. But we got a channel called Thorn in the Throats. Defense of Abu Khatija. Safika, Musafika. This is the issue. Safika, there is no Safika, but people claim an open invitation for the Musafika to make Tawbah. Look, Sheikh Abdul Hakim, you know, of course,
similarly,
he's
that which Allah Azza wa Jal has mentioned
he's British,
in relation to shurut and conditions,
but he's black.
Which is related, mathalan,
to make Tawbah of the Mubtadi.
The one who has fallen into
so our Sheikhs be going
away from the deen of Allah Azza wa Jal. The one who was astrayed from the path.
Anyways, but I don't take from S-pubs. Whoever says I'm Salafi, but I don't take from S-pubs, you are not Salafi. You are Jahil. Whoever says like, because you don't take from S-pubs, what's next? You don't take from Germantown either. Or you don't take from any of our Ustad. Oh, but you take from these YouTubers called Abdul Zaid Kareem and Ali Dava and these. دیوبندی کا بس نہیں چلتا وہ فضائل اعمال کو قرآن کا درجہ دے دیں یار وہ کیا درجہ دیں گے فضائل اعمال اور یا درود فضائل درود کو کدھر چھپائیں گے میری جان I wish to circumambulate make tawaf of your dun نشے کی دن میں دن نشہ آئے ہائے نشہ یہ نشہ کی نشے کی حالت میں طواف کرنا چاہتے ہیں نشے کی حالت میں دن ہم کریں تیرے قبر کا طواف look it says it right here too Green Dome in a state of mad drunken ecstasy. Kaaba, look, you said Fazail Amal, yeah, that was Fazail something Durud. Now this is Fazail Hajj, 93 Urdu version. And there are some people to whom the Kaaba itself goes to visit them. Aur kuch log hain, ji, some buzurg, some peer, fakir, elders, pious, नेक बुजुर्ग, that some people live in Khurasan, रहते हैं Khurasan में, but are close to the ones who perform tawaf, और उनके करीब हैं जो तवाफ करते हैं, और मगर फिर कुछ और हैं जिनको काबा खुद सलाम करने आता है और उनको मिलने आता है. आय हाय हाय. So the Deobandis, there are some people to whom the Kaaba itself goes to visit. When we tell these tablighis not to spread these lies, they get angry. Let's finish this.
Sallallahu alayhi wasallam. It is in vain. And the followers of this man, they refer to themselves as Madrasa.
So we did Brailwi, we did Deobandi. Names that we deny. We deny Wahhabiyya in this.
What their intent was.
Slanty.
And even in that, it was counterproductive because Wahhab is from the names of Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala.
Abdul Wahhab, yeah.
But nevertheless, these are names that we deny.
We deny these names.
Refer
I'm not Abu Bakri, so who's Wahhabi? I'm not even Abu Bakri, nor Hanafi. So who's Abdul Wahhab? One of our sheikh, yes. But what level is he? That we are not even Abu Bakri and we're going to call ourselves Wahhabi? We're not even Abu Bakri. Huh? Not even Umri, not even Alawi, Hassani, Hussaini. We follow all of them, not one. Dummies.
To ourselves as Madkhaliya or Jamiyya or Wahhabiyya. These are derogatory names that
our
attachment.
Pir Fakir Buzurg Sahab Gongi Baz hai. Aur bhi dikhaunga usko.
Is not to Muhammad Aman al-Jami, rahimahullah. Our attachment is not to Shaykh Rabi' ibn Hadi al-Madkhali. Hafidhahullah ta'ala.
Yo, shout out, just became Muslim. Aishauddin. Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yes, I'll give you a shout out. We had another brother who took Shahada on live. But Aishauddin, I'll give you a shout out as well. Sure. Barakallah fikum ameen. May Allah make you alima of Quran, Hadith, Aqidah, Sahaba, Tabain, Tabain. Ameen. No firqa. Ameen.
Our attachment is not to Shaykh Abdul Aziz ibn Baz or Shaykh Salih al-Uthaymeen.
Exactly.
Our attachment is to that divine Aziz ibn Baz or Shaykh Allah Ta'ala.
Look.
Our attachment is not to Shaykh Abdul Aziz ibn Baz or Shaykh Salih al-Uthaymeen. Our attachment is to that divine.
हमारी attachment किसी scholar से नहीं है.
Our attachment is not to Shaykh Abdul Aziz ibn Baz or Shaykh Salih al-Uthaymeen. Our attachment is to that divine guidance that Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala mentioned.
Yes.
To Adam alayhi salatu wa salam. Our attachment is to that guidance. Now,
यार एक दिन तो सबको दिखेगा. हम उस दिन का इंतज़ार नहीं करेंगे. हम लोगों को भी दिखाते हैं. देखें इंशाल्लाह. I'll show you the reality. Go to ये मैं बाद में इनका करता हूँ नाम निहाल अहल हदीस. मगर यार मज़ा नहीं आएगा ना. अहल हदीस को आखिर में मैंने रखना था जी. अहल हदीस क्योंकि हम भी हैं ना, तो फिर वो लोग कंफ्यूजन में ना आ जाए. चलो जब इनका वक्त आएगा. ये मुसाफिका है. नासिर और हनबली, इसको ना फॉलो करो. ये मुसाफिका है. ये कहते हैं शेख रबी ने मतलब लाइक जानबूझ के किया है. वो इब्ने हादी से कोई नफरत करता था या कुछ ऐसे अजीब शिट. When we have Germantown, we have UK, Maktaba Salafiyya, Islamabad, all of these, you know, a hadith, one group, fight victorious. It's called Firqa Najiyah, Taifa Mansura. यार ये तो सही है नाम. कसम से मेरे अपने मामू, मेरे अपने खानदान में भी ऐसे हो रहा है. But I like your name. अब देखो शायद मेरे खून का रिश्ता जो मामू है वो देवबंदी है जी, और जो मेरा खून के रिश्ते का मामू नहीं है मगर वो फिर भी मेरा मामू है जी. रिश्ता ज़रूर है मगर खून का रिश्ता नहीं है. मामू ज़रूर है एक जी, और उसका भी आपकी तरह नाम है. वो मेरा खून का रिश्ता नहीं है मगर वो मेरा जान से भी ज़्यादा अजीज़ है. क्यों? क्योंकि वो अकीदा अहल हदीस पे है, अकीदा अहल सुन्ना पे है. और मेरा दूसरा जो मेरा खून का जो होगा शायद मेरा मामू, शायद I'm not saying this is fact, maybe वो देवबंदी है. तो उसको देवबंदी से निकाल के मैं पागल हो जाऊंगा मगर वो नहीं निकल रहा. I like your name Suhail. Barakallah fikum ameen. Barakallah fikum. Allahumma barik.
Comparatively, the school, this was attachment.
So what is it?
It's not to Shaykh Abdul Aziz ibn Baz or
Our attachment?
Our attachment is not to Shaykh Abdul Aziz ibn Baz or Shaykh Salih al-Uthaymeen. Our attachment is to that divine guidance that Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala mentioned. Adam alayhi salatu wassalam. Our attachment to that, guys, is now comparatively the school. This
Yeah,
was
bro. नहीं निकलते.
a school that was set up in the city of Deoband. And Deoband is a city which is north of New Delhi.
You know देवबंदी आशरी मतरूदी है या आशरी होंगे या मतरूदी
In the state of
ये कहते हैं कुछ कि अल्लाह अर्श पे है हयाती और ममियाती देवबंदी हयाती that Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is alive this that mamiyati that he's dead
Pradesh in India. It was set up approximately 150 years ago. And
150 years ago.
India,
That's it.
It was set up approximately 150 years ago. And it is this attachment to Deobandi, yani Deobandiya, is to ensure that there
City.
is a difference between them and their
And their
brothers.
brothers Brelvi.
Al-Barelwiya.
Okay.
And Al-Barelwiya is an attachment to the
Openly
city of
grave
Barel.
worshippers.
And it is an attachment to a man named Muhammad Raza Khan Barelwi.
Abu Talib did
And the
not.
followers of this man, they refer to themselves as Al-Barelwiya.
Abu Talib and Abu Jahl,
And
yes.
they are Al-Qubuliyun, they are the worshippers of graves.
Yes.
And this is a shared characteristic amongst the Deobandiya and the Barelwiya, even though the Barelwiya are more adamant upon that characteristic.
Yes.
Meaning you will find it a lot clearer, you will find it a lot more manifest in the
Yes.
Barelwiya than you will find it amongst the Deobandiya.
Deobandi is like hidden
So that
Sufi.
aqidah, at the admittance of their own ulama, at the admittance of their
But
own
they have the same
ulama,
aqidah.
it is present amongst their people. It is
Sohail bhai, I love you, bro. Where you from? You say Islamabad?
And this is the school.
Hey, Sohail bhai, where you from?
Darul Uloom. And up until this time, if you ask them, what is
Sohail
the
bhai, where
purpose
you
of the
from? Where you
school?
from?
What is the purpose?
Where you from? I'm from Jhelum. I'm from Jhelum. Living in Karachi. Barakallah fikum ameen. Subhanallah. What a beautiful name. Aap Ahl Hadith, like, how did you become? Like, was your family Ahl Hadith? I don't want to know, like, if they're in Jamaat or nothing. But, like, how? How did you get the pure Islamic dawah? Like, how? Especially in Pakistan. I want to know. I want to know more. I'm very intrigued. Because now our ustad are coming in Pakistan, from UK, from USA, from other countries, from Saudi Arabia, and giving... My father, Barakallah fikum ameen. My dad was not Ahl Hadith, but he learned Rafa Yadan. We used to pray like this before. We used to pray like this before. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. We used to pray like this before. Subhana Rabbiyal Allahu Akbar. Subhana Rabbiyal Adeem. Then we get up. We don't do this, nothing. So my dad learned this from someone on YouTube. मेरा एक brother देवबंदी है, and my brother also Salafi. Wow, barakallah fikum. I mean, that's so strange. May Allah al-Hadi, al-Haq, guide everyone and compel them. Al-Qahhar, Al-Qahir, Al-Quddus, Al-Qadir, Al-Qadir. May सबके ऊपर qadir कर दे. Khalis Islam. Ameen. Who are you? I'm nobody. I'm a jahid. أنا جهال. أنا جهال. Let's do again refutation of Deobandiya. So my dad learned this, you know, because he used to watch someone on YouTube, Mirza, Ahl al-Bida, Mirza, Shaitan from Jhelum, my city. You know, he's from my city too. But Ahl al-Bida, Mirza. But Mirza, he prayed like Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because the Prophet prayed like this. So if Mirza does this, engineer Mirza, if he does this or anyone does this, or where are you from? Ana Amriki. I'm American. Lekin is Arabic. We learned this in our Medina book. We're gonna use it on each other. Ana Amriki. Lekin asal min Pakistani. But my origins is Pakistan. मेरा फ़ैदान करता हूँ. You have to, bro. Sahih Bukhari 734, 735, 736, 737, 738, 739. How many hadith will you against? So Hanafis, I seen the fatwa. The Imam said, he said, look, Sahih Muslim 710A and B. It said when the Iqama happens, you guys could pull it out. I could show you on my computer, but right now I want to speak. So Sahih Muslim 710A and Sahih Muslim 710B. It said that if the Iqama happens for the Fard prayer, you leave the Sunnah, you leave the Nafal, everything, and you run and you pray the Fard. But the Hanafi Jahil that I posted my first basically refutation of these Hanafis, because I had it. I'm not going to stay silent no more. I'm not. I want to show their reality. I want to show the reality of each sect with the will of Allah. As long as my intention is not to curse them, Jahil, Ahl al-Bidah. As long as this is not my intention, then I'm good. My intention is to show the Ummah their aqaid, their principles, like especially of Bidah. Like here, this is what I'm doing. But you guys know this already, yeah? Here, Zakaria Khandalvi writes in his book Fazail Amal, in Fazail Amal, Volume 2, Fazail Hajj, and it has been reported from certain Burzurg, blah, 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 blah. There are some to whom the Kaaba itself goes to visit them. Man, come on. And now look, I wish to circumambulate, make tawaf of your Prophet ﷺ, your green dome in a state of ecstasy. I want to see the ecstasy. I want to see the ecstasy. This is what they're talking about. This is so haram, so shirk. They're on drugs. It is called shirk. Shirk is the biggest drug and the biggest business. Shirk factory. Shirk factory. During tawaf, he heard the sound of the anklets. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. During tawaf. How you hear anything during tawaf? Oh my God. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. This is shirk. Yes, Suhail Akbar. How much hadith do you know? 0. Nah, I cannot lie. I don't know. I don't know. This is, I don't want to do riyah. But not a lot. This is the answer. Not a lot. Few. Count on one hand. Not a lot. And even if I knew more, I'm not going to say more. I'm going to say not a lot. But I don't know a lot. This is the honest truth. I wish I could know all of them. I want to know all. Yani, how many I read? A lot. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. MashaAllah. How many I know? Not a lot. But someone said memorization and acting upon them. But the Salafus Salihin said there is not any hadith that I read that I did not act upon. So whatever hadith I read, I acted upon it. MashaAllah, 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 MashaAllah. No greatness of mine. So look, anyways, come back to Fazail Amal, Fazail Durood. Fazail Amal, Volume 2. Musa bin Muhammad says that once an Ajmi, non-Arab, was performing tawaf. What a good and religious man he was. Really? He was doing tawaf, he heard the sound of anklets of a beautiful woman. How you know she's beautiful? What if it's just a cow? Because in Pakistan, chung 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 chung, that is of a cow, anklets. We put it on cows, okay? Yeah. And he began to stare at the woman. How you know even she's beautiful? And anklets. You are making tawaf. Ya Fazail Amal. Oh Fazul Amal. Jahilo, की कह रहे हो? उसने घुंघरों की आवाज उसको आई तवाफ करते हुए, उसको पता चल गया खूबसूरत औरत है, तो उसको ताड़ने लग पड़ा. He began to stare at the woman. From the Yemeni corner एक हैंड निकला, यमनी कॉर्नर से एक हाथ निकला, धड़ल थप्पड़ मारा उस मर्द को, slap the man, as a result of which, और उसकी आंख बाहर निकल आई. Bollywood Deoband is from India, don't you know? India is Deoband. Brelvi Deoband, India is India. Bollywood from oh, the akbar nikal aayi. Oh shoot, which his eye came out from the wall of the house. Slap the man, as a result which his eye came out. Uski akh nikal aayi, udu thappad padya. Smacked him and his eye came out. तुम करते हो तवाफ हमारे घर का और देखते हो हमारी औरतों को. This slap was in return for that look. ये थप्पड़ था उस ताड़ने का. If you repeat such behavior again, we will punish you hard. और देवबंदी, हम मामू जान को बोले, मामू जान ऐसे ना करो. मामू जान बोले हमारी खिदमत आप नहीं देखे. हम बोले मामू जान हम खिदमत भी देखे. जी, खिदमत आप गलत जगह पे लगाओ और बोलो खिदमत. ये तो नहीं होता ना. कोई मामू जान को भी कुछ बोले. जरा रुको, हम उर्दू में आपको मामू जान को बोलते हैं. Yo, what's going on with this? अल्लाह अकबर. यार मेरे को अगर फॉलो कर सकते हो इधर तो कर दो. सलफिया जी, नो फिरका. But I am with Salafi publications, I am with the Maktaba Salafiya, I am with the Germantown, Philadelphia, 393 reverts. Hold on, I'm not meaning to show off. But it's not me, it's the Ustad. Well, it's the Allah 393 reverse. Ramadan, Germantown, Philly. Go hard. This is my town. Well, I'm not Philly. I'm from New York. Germantown, Philly. 393 reverse, bro. 393 reverse. Another 8 embrace Islam today. This was 8. 62 people in 7 days. This nothing, bro. That was start. But I don't think they posted the whole thing. It was 393 reverse. 393 reverse in Ramadan. Reverse. I made a video about it. I posted it. I'll just go to my let me finish with these. I'll go back here. Come on, 4 minutes left.
If you ask them what is the purpose of the school, what is
Allah Akbar, brother, मुझे रोना आ रहा है भाई ये देख के. यार नहीं रोते नहीं हैं. जप्पी डालो यार. You are our brother. Allah will make you alim, so people could get guided through you. मैं ख्वानियों के दरमियान में रहता हूँ, हनफियों के दरमियान में रहता हूँ. Who said there's good bidah? Who said go to protest? Who said watch YASUR QADHI? Yo, bro, I could grab their throat. You know, by the will of Allah, I could grab their throat and I could say shut up and watch the dalil. But I can't do that. हनफियों को मैं गर्दन से पकड़ लूँ, मगर लाउड नहीं है ना. किसी का वो भी बाप होगा, किसी का वो भी हस्बैंड होगा, किसी का वो भी बच्चा होगा, तो हम उसको मार नहीं सकते. मगर यार इनको हम कुट के रखते दलीलों के साथ. डोंट वरी, अल्लाह ताला हमको आलिम बनाएगा, इतना ताकतवर बनाएगा इल्म के साथ. Increase me in knowledge, not in anything else. कुर्सी के पीछे नहीं, तौहीद के पीछे लड़ेंगे. So you should be adamant. You should teach people Allah has a face, Allah has a hand, Allah has a foot. Before any creation had a hand and a foot and a face. Before any creation existed, Allah had a face. Zul Jalali wal Ikram, wajhu rabbik ya Zul Jalali wal Ikram. Muhammad Junagiri, Quran says, जहाँ पे रब का चेहरा है ना, उसने उठा के उधर वजूद लिखा हुआ है. But Muhammad Junagiri was Ahl Sunnah, but I don't know. But this is not Ahl Sunnah, you know. And Mustafa Khattab, chapter 55, verse 27, Surah Rahman, verse 27, they say, Wajhu, they give it another meaning. So they negate Allah's attributes.
At the admittance of their own mashayikh, it is present amongst their people. It is present amongst the DEOBANDI.
Yeah.
And this is a school that was set up, Darul Ulum.
Yes, Darul Ulum.
And up until this time, if you ask them, what is the purpose of this school? What is the purpose of this movement of DEOBANDIYA? It is to further the maslak. It is to further the program of Darul Ulum DEOBAND.
Yes.
And what was established in DEOBAND by Sheikh Muhammad Qasim al-Nanutwi, and what was established by Sheikh Rashid.
Look at this. Look at this. There's a mullah. These are the imams and these are the mashayikh. These are the mashayikh. These are the mashayikh. These are the mashayikh. She touching his knees. She touching his knees. You know, like Hindu. Like Jahil. These are the sheikhs, DEOBAND. These are the sheikhs, DEOBAND. These are the sheikhs, DEOBAND. These are the sheikhs video calling another woman. This was real. But obviously he was looking up and he looks like a Jahil shaitan. But we didn't distort it. There was actual video. I screenshotted it. Look at this. Bida gang. Bida fool. IKHWANI. Oh, loading, huh? Loading ho gaya.
Having this history and having this very concise,
a list of Sahaba, Tabain who celebrated the Prophet's birthday. None, blank.
Mankind coming in and out of guidance, and that the silsila
not
going away.
There's a video too of his saying it. Agar Allah Ta'ala khud aata. So ये है हमारा दवा की 10 लफ्ज़ सारी. So this was just the introduction, guys, for DEOBANDIYA.
It is present amongst their people.
यार मैं नहीं चाहता मुझे वो मिल जाए ना. I don't want to get the copyright, so that's why I'm showing you guys other stuff.
And up until this time,
this was not the thing. Exposing special jahils, right here. Special jahils.
What is the purpose of this movement of DEOBANDIYA?
Darul
It is to further the
Darul
It is to further the program of Darul Ulum.
Darul Ulum DEOBAND.
And what was established in DEOBAND by
1860.
The purpose of the school. What is the purpose of this movement of DEOBANDIYA? It is to further the maslak. It is to further the program of Darul Ulum DEOBAND.
उसकी बीवी हिंदू मर्द के साथ रहना चाहती है. His wife wants to stay with a Hindu man.
By Sheikh Muhammad Qasim al-Nanutwi, and what was established by Sheikh Rashid Ahmad al-Kankouri. And these are their imams and these are their mashayikh, and there is a attachment amongst their teachers and the founder of Jama'at al-Tabligh, Muhammad al-Yas, and they share in their aqidah.
Mark, press him up. No, let me know.
They share in their manhaj.
Some guy going crazy outside.
Amongst their teachers and the founder of Jama'at al-Tabligh,
तारिक जमील खुद एक ड्रामा है, yes.
And they share in
ओ यार ये तारिक जमील के इशू नहीं है, ये सारे ऐसे
share
हैं.
in their manhaj.
मसूद
And
भी.
they share in their madhab.
तो एक सलफी वाना भी था, उस्मान bin Farouk, online. He said he's Salafi, this, that, blah, blah, blah. And don't manhaj chuck me, you know, save the drama for your mama. Then he's sitting with Tariq Masood and he's sitting with Ali Dawa now.
And what was established.
So there's many, they claim Salafiyah as well. So you have to know Salafiyah from the Ustad, scholars, and the people that have Tazkiyah. This is a markaz. It has Tazkiyah from the scholars. If they don't have Tazkiyah from scholars, we don't care. Who are they?
And
they can claim Salafiyah.
And they share in their manhaj, and then they share in their madhab. Much of their aqa'id are shared amongst each other. Even amongst them in the Braylwiyah, you will find that there is shared aqa'id.
इनके shared aqaid है.
So this is, my brothers and my sisters, a beginning.
ये beginning है सिर्फ. उस्ताद ने beginning की है, हमने भी beginning ही कर दी है जरा है. हमारी beginning नहीं, हमने ending कर दी है इधर. मामू साहब बोले कि मैं बिल्कुल नंगा होकर बाजार में होकर निकलूं इस तरह के अस्तगफिरुल्लाह कि आपकी शख्स तो आगे से मेरे वुदू उतारना ज़रा.
It is important to understand this before we enter into.
Yeah, they are brothers and sisters. I know what you mean. Yes.
Clarifying of what this group is upon.
Yes. Clarifying what this group is upon. Yeah, Ustad, we already clarified it.
Not going away.
We'll wait for you.
Muslims after the coming of the Prophet Muhammad.
Sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
It is important to understand this before we enter into the refuting of this group.
Oh, before the refuting, yeah, Ustad, we already did it, but
it's important to understand, and
we will love to do it with you.
Our judgment of a particular people, of a particular movement.
What judgment? Is the end. We already gave the verdict. No judgment. Of course, Kitab Sunnah. Hey, this other album should be here. Where is this? Special Jahils. Oh no, that's KHWANIs. So many people are posted there. Musaf can his be on exposing special Jahils? No. It was the 72 sects. 72 sects exposing deviant sects and liars. Oh.
From amongst the people,
where is he? Right here.
Whose speech is going to be pleasing to you.
So the guy left already. These are their scholars and ustads.
And you're going to be inclined towards them. And what are they going to do?
Telling our brother here.
I call Allah to witness on what I have in my heart. Look
at this.
But if you look
They're
at
together.
their actions,
this is the IKHWANI of USA.
Their actions bear witness to the fact that what they're saying upon their tongues is not within their hearts. So it's important to understand these affairs so that we're not led astray and that we are not affected by certain groups and certain parties that present a certain face, although the reality is different. Inshallah ta'ala, as Allah ta'ala, if Allah ta'ala gives us life, we'll go into some of the details regarding this group, inshallah ta'ala, on a bi-weekly basis, and upon that also clarify when it comes to these beliefs that DEOBANDI, what they hold.
1 second, right after this, 30 seconds.
We'll go into some of the details regarding this group.
Regarding details of DEOBANDI, okay, Ustad, yes.
And upon that also
I have all the details already. I think I have more than the Ustad, maybe. Allah knows best. Allah knows best. Because I want to master in refutations from the books of DEOBANDI.
And alhamdulillah ta'ala for today.
جزاك الله خير بارك الله فيكم.
هذا وصلى الله وسلم على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Outside the resource center.
Yeah.
Shut up, Jahil. Ustad, give us 5 seconds. We're just gonna refute this Jahil real quick. Episode 2. Don't worry. Come back here. Come here.
Is it perfect? Probably not.
Epic Masjid again?
Yeah.
Oh God. Yo, bro, I'm tired of this, man. These Jahils. I don't want gotta say nothing, man. I'll let you refute yourself. Here, you refute yourself. Ready? I'll let you refute yourself, stupid. Here, epic masjid. I'm not even gonna say nothing, wallah. I'm gonna just hand it to these jahils. I already refuted them, but let's do it live, yeah? Epic masjid. Man, that's all I gotta say, nothing more. You know what? Epic masjid, where you at? Right here, this where you at? I'm gonna refute this whole masjid jahils. Watch this. Epic masjid bayan. Oi, Dallas. I know why, because you Ahl al-Bidah. Come here. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, ya Ahl al-Bidah. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, ya Ahl al-Bidah. And Jahil, hold on, your old uncle, he was the one inciting hatred towards Muslim rulers. Let me see, where's your voting in our masjid? Come do voting in our masjid. What happened to that? Sufi, what happened to this? Ikhwani, you guys were the ones that were saying, come do voting in our masjid. Yasir Qadhi, look at this, Omar Suleiman, all of them. Jahils, Ikhwanis, these are the Ikhwanis of today. Be aware of them. They sit with each other. Only Ahl al-Bidah. 2 months ago. When did the voting happen? Voting happened 2 months ago? No, it was more than this. Hold on, I'll show you. Marriage of half of deen, I'll show you. Hold on, these jahils. Look, astaghfirullah, Sufi jahils. Voting kab hui thi? Man, astaghfirullah, voting hamari masjid mein aake karo. Why did they guys know you now? What happened? I'll show you. Community. Bro, I just saw the voting. Where is this voting thing? 4 months ago. Acha, 4 months ago. That's too much. 2 months ago. Ramadan series. After Ramadan, they did voting, no? I just seen it. Well, I posted it on my thingy. Voting. Vote at our masjid. That's all I gotta say. Why am I being stupid? Vote at our masjid. That's it. What am I doing? Bismillah. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Hilal yazim. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Hilal yazim. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillah. Alhamdulillah. Jahil. Jahil.
Foreign policy.
Jahil. Jahil. Ikhwani. Ikhwani liberal Ahl al-Bidah. Ikhwani Ahl al-Bidah. Juhal. Ikhwani, liberalism, not real Islam, Ahl al-Bidah, 73 sect of Islam, 72 going to the hellfire, epic Ikhwani, Ahl al-Bidah, Ahl al-Bidah, Ahl al-Bidah kid, Ahl al-Bidah, Ahl al-Bidah imam, Ahl al-Bidah, Ahl al-Bidah, Ikhwani, Ahl al-Bidah, liberalism auntie. Oh, America paid them money to do this in their masjid. Otherwise, why are they doing it for free? I think he's in USA, Eastern side. Yes, I'm exposing USA liberalism. Ikhwani, IKNA, American Islamic Circle, North America. Liberalism, auntie. Bro, how much sellout can you be? Even a blind person can say they are liberalism and sellout. Epic masjid, epic liberal. And this is the P. Diddy of Islam. This is the Puff Daddy, P. Diddy. Huh? This is him. Of Islam, Matrix, Jahil. These are the one controlling the Ikhwanis in the USA, liberals. And they all Hanafis are abiding to this Jahil. Because Hanafis are Ashari Maturidi. You know, the ones that hate Allah's attributes. Look at this. I don't gotta do nothing. You refuted yourself. I don't gotta say nothing. You refute yourself. Omar Suleiman, Jahil. That's why I want to show you. Epic Masjid Jahil. That's why they have Omar Suleiman Jahil. Watch. They have beards like this. They're liberals. Liberal. Ye liberal Muslim hai. Ji? Khalis Islam nahi. Not Salafiyah. Not pure Islam. Not Orthodox Islam. Liberal. You have to say something. Oh, shut up, Jahil. Open the Quran and say something. You have to say something about liberal agenda. Say open Quran. Speak. Open Hadith and speak. Watch this. Jahil. Allah said this. Oh man, these guys are Jahils. And right here is him. Watch this. She's gonna, yeah. Pour it for my dead homies. You already know when I ain't lie. I pour it for my dead homies. Doing the kafir rituals. Kafir rituals. Munafiqo. Munafiqeen. Ya liberal Islam of Ikhwan Muslimin. Ikhwani. Protests. अमेरिका में आके वोटिंग करते हो हम भी अमेरिका में रहते हैं, स्कॉलर उस्ताद को सुनते हैं। या इख्वानी, जुहाल, हनफी, अहल अल-बिदा, none. Hey, these ahl al-bidah, gay Muslim holding hands and this that, openly gay imams, man, that's jahils. Oh, jahil. Photography is permissible. It's not permissible. If I'm doing it, I'm falling short. It don't matter if I'm doing it or there's someone else doing it. It's falling short. Say haqq. It's not permissible. Look, you know, gay Muslimano ke saath gaya hua tha. And then later on he just says, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. Shut up. What is this? Go kill somebody and say, I'm sorry. Yeah? You misguide 1 million Muslims in America. Jahil. And look, they're doing this on their head. Stuff. You know, jahil.
You don't have to compromise your religion. Like, we don't have to start mixing liturgies and prayers.
You just did, stupid. These guys are gay. Oh, you gay nahi hai. They're worse. They're fake Muslims, fake scholars. Dajjal, worse than Dajjal. From my ummah, I fear, is fake scholars. Misguided, jahils. Do not take knowledge. Allah does not take knowledge by snatching it away from the breast of men, except with the death of scholars. Religion from ignorance. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. You know?
First and foremost, inshallah ta'ala, let's start
La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. What a jahil. What a jahil. You know, and then they will make 1 or 2 video. Here, how about Yasir Qadhi? Yasir Qadhi refutes himself. Here, this was Yasir Qadhi.
Studied from different schools of thought. It's taught as something black and
Look at this. Look at this jahil. This is my favorite refutation. I love this. Among the ummah that fear most is the misguided Aimah. Jamia Trimdi. Ready? You all students of knowledge. Me too? Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, Shubuhat at Yale. He graduated from Medina. He had a big beard. Then he went to Yale, USA. And then he got... His beard got cut. Yeah, you don't have answers? Open Quran, Sunnah.
But with my utmost respect, I believe that these creeds that we are wed
He's
to
speaking against Salafiyya now.
also have
First, he graduated from Medina, he was good. Then, now when he went to Yale, he became like, you know, bought off by USA. He sold his soul now, obviously. Puff Daddy, P. Diddy. Now he made it big, you know, became IKHWANI. So now he's going to speak liberal agenda. This is so easy. He sold his soul. How you know? You'll see. Liberal agenda. No more. Watch this.
to these legal truths.
the way it's taught and studied.
And well,
Look at him. What happened to your hair, bro? What happened? Just what happened?
When you study Aqidah, this is the only
Brother Azan time, mere liye dua karna.
and this is the only or the primary way that you will increase in your love of Allah.
दाढ़ी इसकी सही थी. Medina था, Medina. Mufti Menk graduated from Medina, but then went to Deoband, India. Yeah? To Darul Uloom to teach Deobandiya. This guy Jahil went to Yale after Medina. So in Medina they got knowledge, yes. Then they went to Darul Uloom, Deoband, and got brainwashed into their Aqidah, and he went to Yale to watch his Aqidah. Huh? I hate him a lot. For the sake of Allah, I hate him.
it's not surprising that our medieval scholars believe this type of stuff. Now, obviously, Jahil, you Jahil, dare I say, science and geography.
Allah
modern
Masraf, brother. I love you, Sohail Bhai. May Allah al-Wadud, the loving one, may Allah al-Noor, fill you and your family with His Noor, I mean, in the sense of His knowledge, I mean. And may Allah elevate your status in this dunya and akhirah, I mean. May Allah al-Khaliq, the Creator, create for you palaces in this dunya and Jannat al-Firdaus. आपके लिए महल बनाए कौन? al-Khaliq, बनाने वाला इस दुनिया में भी और Jannat al-Firdaus में भी. Allah al-Musawwir, वो आप सबको खूबसूरत बनाए और हम सबकी बोली और टोली और वाक, हम सबकी चलन शलन सबको खूबसूरत बनाए, हमको अंदर और बाहर से खूबसूरत बनाए, हमको जन्नत अल फिरदौस के लिए खूबसूरत बनाए. अल जमील अल मुसव्विर, आमीन. अल्लाह अल मुजीब, हम सबकी दुआ का जवाब दे, because he is a responsive one, so may he respond to all of our duas, आमीन. Allah al hafi, you know, may he respond to our supplications, आमीन.
You cannot believe that there is a tribe for 4,000 years trapped behind the wall. I mean, if you believe this, That's your position. I cannot believe it.
And maybe I have someone in my extended family who's saying, bro, this guy is Jahil, but yes, you can still watch his Seerah Nabi. Seerah Nabi from this Jahil? Bro, the only reason I'm not breaking the guy's neck that said this to me is because, you know, maybe he has a family. I would break his neck if he was a single man. Wallah. I'll grab him by his throat and I would say, this who you saying I could watch? Can you say that again? You're lucky you have family, children and a wife. I'll grab him by his throat and I'll say, this is the Jahil you want me to follow? Who is rejecting Juj Majuj? And you're telling me I should read his Seerah Nabi and watch it? I'll fix them up. I'll fix these Hanafis up, inshallah, watch.
They're in some place separated from mankind. So if somebody were to say,
look,
how can we believe these ahadith?
That's his refutation. How he's now and how he was before.
That's your position. I cannot believe it.
He said, I don't believe in Juj Majuj. So you want me to watch his Seerah Nabi? Ya Jahil Hanafis.
4,000 years.
Ya IKHWANIs.
I mean, if you believe this,
look at this.
That's your position.
And they say, bro, yes, he's bad, he's refuted, but we could still watch his Seerah Nabi because he's very nice, edit, blah, blah, blah. Are you Jahil? Are you Jahil?
And I cannot believe it. I'm just being, I cannot. I
you know, this is what they say and do.
They're in some...
यार ये हनफी ऐसे हैं वो कहते हैं कि okay, he's refuted, right? But we could take the good from everyone and leave the bad. Many take the good from everyone and leave the bad. So they're going to sit with Shia. Huh? They're going to sit with ISIS Al-Qaeda. They're going to sit with Sufi. They're going to sit with Ahl al-Bidah Takfiri Khariji and say take the good from everyone, leave the bad.
So if somebody were to say, how can we believe these ahadith?
Look, he refutes himself. It's called Yasir Qadhi refutes Yasir Qadhi.
Look. When Google Earth has mapped the whole world.
Look.
We can zoom in and see everything around us.
Now he's saying this
and there is
before.
no massive land hidden from mankind.
Allah has hidden it. That's what you're supposed to say. Now look what he became.
Believe in the ahadith. This is what the ahadith tell us. This is what the
slowly his beard went smaller. And then he went more Ahl al-Bidah, more Ahl al-Bidah.
Does not bring the impossible. But it
यार हंसी नहीं आती क्योंकि ये उम्मत को misguide कर रहे हैं. Of course we cannot laugh because the ummah is being misguided, so we have to show the reality. It's impossible. So we have to show the reality.
The issue of the Mawlid, for example.
Issue of Mawlid. Now look.
Al-Hafid ibn Hajar is very frank. It's a very beautiful fatwa of Ibn Hajar. Sense it's a bid'ah. The Prophet didn't do it. The Sahaba didn't do it.
Yes.
But
no.
Of the Prophet
Jahil.
Something's fishy here. So for 600 years,
his refutation
after the Prophet
by himself.
Nobody in the entire Muslim lands,
Yasir Qadhi refutes Yasir Qadhi.
Christmas. Muslims are not celebrating.
So this video was titled DEOBANDI, but you're gonna see IKHWANI and liberal Muslim in USA.
None of them.
Bro, he has misguided so many of my extended family as well in USA. Huh? Jahils.
Concept was not even in their heads. There's a very famous scholar, Ibn Hajar.
Ibn Hajar, rahimullah ta'ala, Asqalani, rahimullah ta'ala. He's our sheikh as well.
The Prophet never did it. But there's good
the Prophet never did it.
Together, and they mention Allah and the Prophet, and they just talk about the seerah, etc.
They're destroying Muslims in USA.
Others opposed and they said, no, there can't be any such thing as a good bid'ah.
Yeah,
and
there cannot be any good bid'ah.
Say that this act, the thought of it came from celebrating Christmas.
Good.
That when the Christians
celebrating Christmas.
To Jesus Christ,
so he refutes himself how he was before and after.
Thought that they could do better and show respect to the Prophet by celebrating his birthday. No, if you really loved the Prophet, your lifestyle would be in accordance.
Exactly.
With this. That's how you would love the Prophet.
May Allah guide him again to speak the haqq. I mean, but that's not going to happen because now he switched sides. But Allah can do everything. So may Allah guide him.
No way.
No way.
Why don't you just stick with them? Just stick with how Abu Bakr and Umar and Uthman and Ali anhum, how Imam Bukhari, Imam Muslim, how they did it. And you know how they did it? They followed the sunnah of the Prophet.
There are many ulama who do not think so, and there are great ulama. And if a person
who don't care about those ulama? We don't care.
Can you say Imam al-Nawawi said it's Muslim?
We don't care who said it.
Innovation. Some of the scholars, Imam
we don't care who said it.
There is no innovation which is a good innovation. Some of the scholars try to categorize
Al-Hadi,
to good or bad. But
Al-Alim Al-Alim
himself stated every innovation is an evil innovation.
Every innovation is evil.
A bid'ah, and every bid'ah leads to the fire of hell. The whole point of innovation is that you think Islam is incomplete. You have to add something. In the end of the day,
wow, subhanAllah. So what he said before. So look, we have to fear for this for ourselves. I can be like him, now like I'm right here, and then I could be fall. and I become like that. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. I'd rather die. I'll kill myself. You know, if I ever do that. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Going against Islam and enemy of Islam.
The Prophet ﷺ himself
Sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
stated every innovation is an evil innovation,
Yes.
and is a bid'ah, and every bid'ah leads to the fire of hell.
I'll kill myself if I become like
The whole
Yasur
point of
Qadhi now.
innovation is that you think Islam is incomplete. You have to add something.
He was good. Now look.
Allah Azza wa Jal will reward all people based upon their needs.
No, you're doing shirk and bid'ah and saying niyyah.
Deeds of any person who does innovation until he leaves that innovation.
Good.
Someone who is innovating, his actions will not be accepted from him until he leaves that innovation. You might have a good intention, realize.
Look,
You might think
before
that what
and
you're doing
after.
is good,
So I'm scared. I don't want to be like him after.
but your intentions don't count here. Your
Good man.
actions speak louder than your words. By adding something to Islam, by claiming that, oh, this is a good act, even though it's not in the Quran and Sunnah, you are claiming that you know better than Allah's messenger. That they left something out of the religion. That you came along 1,000 whatever years later and discovered something that they didn't tell you. So this is the implications of a person who innovates. And that is why the Prophet ﷺ, in the most severest of terms,
Yes, bid'ah.
has cursed and warned against those who innovate.
Issues with Salafi.
Don't get Islam is incomplete and punish people based upon the point of inclusion, which is a Reverend, why don't you is as a
Issue of Mawlid.
يعني the الحافظ
No issue
the
now.
issue of the Mawlid, for example, Ibn Hajar.
So now he's going back and everything. His issue with Salafiyun.
And encouragement to critical thinking, the avoidance of superstitious, if you like, rituals, and over-exaltation of saints are great aspects of theology. To affirm Allah's attributes, that it is to worship Allah through those attributes. It is the issue, abstract issues of theology, and make them the ultimate goal over and above actual religiosity. So it is more important for many Salafis to affirm Allah's attributes than
Yes.
it is to worship Allah through those attributes.
What? You jahil? So if we affirm those attributes of Allah, obviously we worship Him through those attributes. Al-Alim al-Alim. May Allah love you all. Al-Wadud, may He love you all. So we Salafis are always reminding people of Allah's names and attributes. Apparent meaning, not the hidden. There's no hidden meaning that these people talk about. Allah's face is something else, Allah's hand is something else, Allah's foot something else. No, Allah has a foot before any creation existed. Before Adam existed, before Jibreel existed, Allah had a face. 2 hands. Yeah? And finger. And foot. These are Allah's attributes. And He's a Nur. Yes. These are Allah's attribute. Before any creation face existed. Before the moon existed. Before the Jibrail's face existed. Allah had a face. Idiots. They just rejected. Brother, I'm living in America. Yes, bro. I just moved from New York to Virginia. And now I'm going to take over this whole area. Inshallah ta'ala. You know, these Hanafis that are around me, either they're going to stop preaching their bid'ah, or either they're going to run. But I'm not going to be the one running. I'm going to be openly speaking against the bid'ah and shirk. You know, some people recommending Ahl al-Bid'ah Quran, Mustafa Khattab, chapter 55, verse 27, misguided, mistranslated Quran. Chapter 55, verse 27, it does not say wajh. Wajh means face. Face means face of your Lord. Full of Zul Jalali wal Ikram, full of honor and majesty and honor, right? So the Ahl al-Bid'ah Quran does not say face. They change the word face for something else. So that's called distort, negate, distorting the meaning from actual to something else, negating. There's sects known to do this. And Mustafa Khattab is a Sufi. English translation. So there's a false English translation of Quran. Arabic is same. Wajh. So go learn Arabic so you guys can understand. Wajh means face. Yad means hand. Sahih Bukhari. Allah has 2 hands. Allah has a foot. Allah has finger.
The issue of a part of Iman in Allah is to understand Allah's names and Allah's attributes. It is essential to also talk about, well, how do we know anything about Allah?
Quran wa Sunnah, Sahaba.
Our only source of information regarding Allah is how Allah has described Himself in the Quran and in the Sunnah. Is to turn back to the way of the early scholars, the early generations. They were the only group who really and truly understood the names of Allah properly, as these narrations show you. And then after them came many groups
of deviants.
So if we wish to attain
Ashari,
success,
Maturidi, Jahmiya, Mutazila, Kharijiyya, Sufiya, Shia. So he's right. Return to the Salafi Salihin. because he graduated from Medina. So at that time he was good, you know, and slowly Yale and America, you know, and puppet. Now he's a puppet of Ikhwani liberals. And so many people follow these jahils and they tell their family they're Hanafi. Astaghfirullah. अस्सलाम वालेकुम रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातहू। यार एक बात रुक जाओ प्लीज़। अल्लाह हाफिज़ है ना, वो बिदा है। क्यों है बिदा? क्योंकि आपने अस्सलाम वालेकुम नहीं मेरे को बोला। तो I'm not saying this. Sheikh Albani says Najdi bidah. Sheikh Albani bidah phone. He said this is a bidah from Najd bidah. They started this bidah in Najd. Sheikh Albani bidah phone salam. He says don't say Allah Hafiz. Say assalamu alaikum, then say Allah Hafiz. Right here. Sheikh Albani, because I don't know memorization, but I know what Sheikh Albani said. He said assalamu alaikum. Do not forget. So watch this. Ready at the end. Watch this. Watch this. Ready? The starter.
بارك الله فيك. القريب إن شاء الله.
في أمان الله. Man said في أمان الله, goodbye. No.
والسلام عليكم.
It's a must indeed. It's a must.
فأنا أقول فيه بارك الله فيك.
Watch this.
بارك فيك. لا لازم تكون أنت من هؤلاء الدعاة.
Students in Najd.
دخل أحدكم المجلس.
Shafar salam. And he should do so when he tends to depart. When he leaves, he says assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Allah Hafiz. Barakallahu fikum, ameen. Jazakallah khair, barakallahu. Because you could search this. Sheikh Albani drops gems on a collar. He said, because this is a bidah from Najd. Oh yeah, right here. Right here. He said Najdi bidah. He said, I warn you from this Najdi bidah. Do not forget to say assalamu alaikum.
لا تنسى تقول السلام عليكم.
Look.
أيوة.
بارك الله
أنا
فيكم.
أحذرك من هذه البدعة النجدية.
Hello brother, what is your?
قلتها قبل السلام.
तुम अपनी माँ का बता दो, तुम अपनी बहन का बता दो, तो हम लोगों को बता देंगे उसका क्या है तुम्हारी माँ और बहन का. This guy Enrique, he says he wants to tell us what is his mother's size. ये अपनी माँ का size बताना चाहता है. We're not interested in your dirty Shia Sufi mother. अपनी काफिर माँ अपने पास रखो. हमको नहीं चाहिए. His message was hidden. When we're doing knowledge-based stuff, look, this Shia and Sufi Rafid that come. Oh teacher. So بدعة نجدية. وهي ماذا يا شيخ? What is it? وهي ماذا يا شيخ؟ وهي ماذا? What is it? Like, you know, وهي, and what is that? وهي?
ما أسرع ما نسيته يا أستاذ.
Okay brother, inshallah अब ऐसी गलती. Oh यार खैर है. You know why? If you never made the mistake, you will never know that this is from Sheikh Albani, that he said that this is a Najdi bidah from Najd, Saudi Arabia or Iraq, whatever. But anyways bro, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Fi aman Allah, Allah Hafiz. Allah Hafiz bolo beshak. But after assalamu alaikum. So it's like this. Kayf haluk? Yes, but first say assalamu alaikum. If you remove assalamu alaikum and only say kayf haluk, then it's bidah. So you say assalamu alaikum, kayf haluk, kya haal hai meri jaan, I love you, I miss you, blah blah blah, etc. You know, this that. So when you leave, you say assalamu alaikum, bye bye, Allah Hafiz, you know, this that, fi aman Allah. Assalamu alaikum, Allah Hafiz. Yes brother, I'm sorry, take care. So bye, I love you for the sake of Allah, and may the one whose sake you love me for love you as well. I mean, assalamu alaikum, I'm going to log out soon. मैं भी 10 मिनट में लॉग आउट करने लगा हूँ. उसकी रेफ्यूटेशन होगी है यार, हनफियों की भी होगी है.
إذا دخل أحدكم المجلس فليسلم بالله إذا عدت إلى بلدك الأصيل تبارك الله فيك وأنا أستودعك الله.
Okay, good.
And explicit had no Muslim who would be spoken to, but they were not prophets. There would be instances. You know, we explained that minority. Salafism is a type of Protestant Islam.
It's not Protestant, it's Orthodox Islam, yeah, Jahil.
This group of people with a label of Wahhabism is that they are labeling this group of people with a label. And they are telling, as if the other Muslims, oh, you must disassociate yourself from this group. This is what the Wahhabis teach. This is what the Salafis teach. Now, if you look at what they are teaching and what they are saying, much of it is something which is general to Islam. Okay, some of the brother says something about homosexuality. He doesn't like homosexuality. Is homosexuality a sin only to this one group in Islam that they have invented, Wahhabis? No Muslim calls himself a Wahhabi. Amongst ourselves,
So he was saying this good before. He was good before.
But to take one group and label it with an invented label. This label of Wahhabi is an invented label. This label of Wahhabi is an invented label. And then say, oh, this is all coming from this group. What do you think they're trying to do? They're trying to divide and conquer.
Yes.
They're trying to cut and break the ummah and say, okay, this is one group called the Wahhabis. What happens? Those who don't like this label, don't call themselves this label, nobody does. But I'm saying the groups that don't even like, for example, the theology of this group, they will say, okay, this anger, sitting 5,000 miles away in a land very far from Finland, has said that it is sinful for a convert to go to her family or his family, whatever,
Christmas
on
celebration.
the day of those websites with the respect that they deserve. They don't understand what exactly in their festival. Those fatwa that you're referencing in those websites, with the respect that they deserve, they don't understand what exactly a family gathering at Christmas is. Living in a very different world than the ones we inhabit, that a family gathering together on the day of Christmas or the night of Christmas Eve, and they come together, is more of a family event. Generally speaking, there's zero religion, not constitute to why can't we have a Christmas tree? Why can't we do this and we do that? And to this we respond, we as Muslims, we do not celebrate the holy days of other religions. To say that Allah has a child cannot come from the intellect. Literal in large inner solutions. This is the split between slogans and actual solutions. This is the second point. Differentiate between all are useless in providing Islam. We must return it. You're to go back. What that means is, let's study what he did. Let's examine his life and times. If he truly is a role model, when we say the Prophet is a role model, what that means is what homophobia. By what we now call a society that was willing to go against their own principles and to contradict everything they believed in merely because they hated this man and his message.
Okay guys, I think I'm gonna finish soon now. The Ustad did part 1 already. Now we have to start part 2. But
Allah says,
we were gonna do part 2. It's 46 minutes. After this, is there any part 3? There's part 3, Taqleed and Madahib, deviation of the DEOBANDI. It's a lot of parts. So we will do next time. Inshallah. Next time. We already did a good amount of their refutation. We are being tested. They call us Madkhali, Jahil. Yes, I love you, Sohail Bhai, for the sake of Allah. I love you for the sake of Allah. There are two people who love each other for the sake of Allah and then they split from each other. Oh yes, it's because of sin. People are waking up. Oi! Oh, we're not done with tablighis yet. It's not my page. But we have a special page for the tablighis, huh? Astaghfirullah. Damn. La hawla. Hindu music. And Jahil died. Iranian president dead. Jo shakhs Surah Fatiha nahi padta. Whoever does not read Surah Fatiha, Sahih Muslim 394, there's no prayer for him. You have to read Alhamdulillah Bil Alameen in every prayer, whether the Imam is reading or not. Look at this, Pakistan, and look at this, Italy, and look at Saudi Arabia. How real Muslim lands are. Rafida Khomeini, at the grave of, the grave of Khomeini. Khamenei at the grave of Khomeini. Look at this, Jahils. Who is that? They're kissing. Is that their Lord? Ali ka zikr ibadat la hawla wala. Ali, look at this. His hair says Ali. Well, Shia is wild. Some of them are not Muslim. They're Rafida. Rafida is kafir, but Shia is Muslim. Oh look, Isaac Jalvi. Mullah of Engineer Mirza. Jahil. Dafao, Budia. Don't pray like a dog. Sahih Bukhari 532. I'm stealing his thing. I'm going to put in one of my video. So I take the Sahih Hadith from a lot of different peoples. Jews and the Sufis. Yahudi कब्रों के look at that. Wake up. नमाज पढ़ें. It's money, it's business. Shrines generate millions of tax-free income. How many Sufis wish to close down all these factories of shirk? They don't. That's why the Ottoman Empire is so sad that Ibn Saud and Abdul Wahab destroyed their graves, and flattened everything and closed their factory of shirk, generating millions from these shirk factories. Counting monies, food. Shirk factory. Oh my Lord, astaghfirullah, Rahman.
जो ना इनका कुछ बिगाड़ ही सकती हैं और ना कुछ भलाई कर सकती हैं।
What the
और
F?
कहते हैं कि ये अल्लाह के
Hindu,
पास
Muslim,
हमारी सिफारिश करने वाले
Muslim,
हैं।
Hindu,
कह दो
Muslim,
अल्लाह को ऐसी चीज
kafir,
बताते हो जिसका वजूद उसे न
jahil.
आसमानों में मालूम होता है और न जमीन में, वो पाक है और उसकी शान उनके शिर्क करने से बहुत बुलंद है। और सब लोग पहले एक ही उम्मत यानी एक ही मिल्लत पर थे, फिर जुदा जुदा हो गए। और अगर एक बात जो तुम्हारे परवरदिगार की तरफ से पहले ही तय ना हो चुकी होती, तो जिन बातों में वो इख्तिलाफ करते हैं, और ये लोग अल्लाह
इस तरह का तरीका। अब अगर खुल करके हमारे भाई कुछ मुखालिफ भी हो सकते हैं, हाफिज सईद साहब।
What's this Juhal? Yep, that's me. Except the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Imam Malik Rahimullah Ta'ala said in Siyar al-Lam al-Nubala, there's agreement from the Quran wa Sunnah, understanding of the Salaf are rejected when it opposes that, except the speech of the inhabitant of his grave, Yani Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Ashraf Ali Tanvi, DEOBANDI, says, O Prophet, you are the one that reveals what is hidden in our hearts. So Tablighi Jamaat exposed, Zero is not just a number. This is the amount of help you get when you say, Ya Rasulullah Madad, Ya Ali Madad, Ya Ghaus Madad. I need this. I gotta save this. Can I save it? I'll just share it. I will save it later. Chalo. I need that. I need this. I'll just screenshot it later. What I fear most from Ummah after me are leaders of misguidance who lead others astray. Yeah, look, I refuted them. I took his video. I took his video. And I said, these are the dogs. Sahih Muslim 710A, 710B, Sahih Bukhari 734, 735, 736, 737, 738, 739. कुत्ते तेरी दलील देता हूँ.
दूसरी भी पढ़ रहा हूँ. आपको उम्मीद है कि मैं सलाम पढ़ के इमाम के साथ शामिल हो जाऊंगा तो बिल्कुल जायज.
Sahih Muslim. Now the lion is giving you daleel.
उस नमाज के अलावा कोई नमाज नहीं.
कोई नमाज नहीं.
कोई नमाज जायज नहीं. ये बोलता कि हाँ जी हदीस तो है.
But Imam Abu Hanifa blah 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 blah. So I did a refutation proper because I added this there. Ready? This is what I added. This is what I added. Ready? Imam Abu Hanifa. If I say something, take hadith. Imam Abu Hanifa, take narration of Salaf. Of Salaf. That's what Imam Abu Hanifa said. Watch this. I posted it. Imam Abu Hanifa said this himself. He was a Salafi, not Hanafi. Jesus was not Christian. Was Jesus Christian? Isa Hasai tha? Abu Hanifa Hanafi tha? Malik Maliki tha? Abu Bakri, what was the madhab of Abu Bakr? I'm on the madhab of Abu Bakr. Forget Abu Hanifa, Imam Malik, Imam Shafi for 2 seconds. I'm on the madhab of Umar, Usman, Ali, whatever madhab they were. Adhere to the athar, narration, and the tariqah, way of the Salaf, pious predecessors, and beware of newly invented manners, for all of it is innovation. Imam Abu Hanifa, it is unlawful for any person to accept my view without knowing the source we got it from. Imam Abu Hanifa, when hadith is authentic, then that is my madhab. We say the same. Where he said this? I'm on the madhab of Imam Abu Hanifa. I'm on the madhab of Abu Bakr, Umar, Usman, Ali, Hassan, Hussein. You are madhab of someone else. Huh? Right here. Even if an alim is upon guidance, do not blind follow him in matters pertaining to your religion. This is what our madhab is. Madhab. 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 Imam Abu Hanifa ka madhab tumhe dikhate hain. Hamara imam tha. He was our imam. Imam Abu Hanifa's madhab is the madhab of Salaf. Isa's madhab is the madhab of Islam. Imam Abu Hanifa was Salafi, ya juhal. Adhere to the athar, narration of the tariqah of the Salaf. Imam Abu Hanifa Salafi, Imam Malik Salafi, Imam Shafi Salafi, Imam Hanbal Salafi, Abu Bakr Salafi, Umar Salafi, Usman Salafi. The Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam Salafi. You want proof? Hadith. Prophet Muhammad. Here. Word Salaf to Fatima. Here, word Salaf. This is where I should have begun. What am I doing out here? What am I doing out here? What am I doing out here? The happy individual is the one who adheres to the way of the Salaf and avoids what later people introduce. That's not the hadith I was looking for right here. The Prophet Muhammad said, I am a blessed Salaf. Muhammad, I am a blessed Salaf for you. Pull it out, huh? Where the hadith at? It better come, because I need this hadith. Where is this hadith? Welcome, O my daughter. Then he made her sit on his right and confided something, whereupon she wept bitterly. O Fatima, selected you among us. Secret talk till you weep. What did he confide you? Secret talk. Ask. She informed me Gabriel used to review Aisha. Then he said, "Oh Fatima, will you please? Then you'll be the chief of the believing woman. I am a blessed predecessor for you. Blessed Salaf. As-Salaf. I'm a Salaf. Salaf." Hey, where you gonna go? Sahih Bukhari 6286, 6285. He was a blessed Salaf. Hey, Salafi. Wait, Salafi. Wait, you Salafi. Wait. Then you must follow my Sunnah and that the rightly guided Caliph. Salaf. No Salafi. Salaf. 4607 Abu Dawud. This is our message. Cannot be stopped, cannot be contained. Prophet Muhammad said, blessed Salaf. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The best of the mankind called himself a Salaf. And as-Salafiyya is taking the Messenger ﷺ as their Imam, an example in Aqidah. Not some other Imam that contradicts the Hadith or anything. The best of mankind is my generation. Then those who come after them, That's our call, Salafiyya. This is our exact call. Do not abuse my companions. The saved sect is from the 73 is the one that adheres to the narrations of the Salaf. Auzi said this, Imam Abu Hanifa said this right here. Stick to the narrations of the Salaf. I actually have 22 or 23 different Imams saying to follow the Salafus Salihin. You guys want that? Let me show you. First I have to find this hadith though, okay? I already found it, but I wanted to find this picture I had, man. I had a picture, it was very nice. It was Salafi Publications. Right here. Oh, sorry, got it. I had this saved on my Facebook. Okay, Sahih Bukhari 6285. Good. So fear Allah and be patient, for I am the best Salaf predecessor for you. Good. Now, I am a proud Salafi. Proud. And guess what my Facebook name is? What is my Facebook name? Quran Hadith. Call yourself Salafi. If you are upon pure Islam, then. Otherwise, don't call yourself Salafi and you're doing shirk and bid'ah. That's not Salafiyya. My name is Salafiyya. I am a Salafi, meaning an orthodox Muslim. Obviously, we are Muslim. No sect. We are upon the methodology of the Salaf Salihin, the first generation, the second, the third. That's it. And then, obviously, the righteous in every era. Ashraf Ali Tanvi promotes Sufism, huh? Acha. Anyways, this is... Someone asked me for my handle a few times. What is my Facebook? This is me. Yes. What is my message? I am a blessed Salaf for you. Salaf. Best 3 generations. Salafi. Best 3 generation. Hadith. I'm hungry. This is what it means. Prophet ﷺ and his companion, then the Tabaeen, and then the Tabaeen. Generally, this term refers to those pious predecessors who follow the way of the Salaf and who have preceded us in time. That's it. Anybody, everybody, you can be this. You don't need to just do something special. Yes, obviously, Quran, Sunnah, upon the Aqeedah of Sahaba, Tabaeen. When someone says this, you ask them, what did Abu Bakr say? What did Umar say? What did Usman say? What did Ali say? What did Hassan Hussein say? That's our message. Following the path of Sahaba is the Salafus Salihin. The Sahaba, the Tabaeen. Sahih Bukhari 3651. They're the best of my generation, Sahaba. Those who come after them, yani the Tabi'een. They're Sahaba. Sahaba ke Sahaba, Tabaeen. Then those who come after them, At-Tabaeen. Yani Tabaeen. The 3 best generations are collectively known as the Salaf. All three are known as Salafus Salihin. Allah mentions the virtues of the Muhajirin and Ansar and the first early Muslims among the Muhajirin and Ansar and those who followed. Chapter 9, verse 100, subhanAllah. And the following generation of Muslims cannot correctly understand and implement the Quran and Hadith without knowing how the Salaf understood them. Exactly. About Allah's names and attributes. This is the way of Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah. Thank you. Thank you. And the followers of the righteous predecessors, Al-Salafus Salih. This is, you know, I was born Muslim for 30 years. I used to go to Brelvi. I'll show you. How? I'll show you how. Our masjids look like this. Okay. Brelvi. Yeah. Dargah. In my village, this is how the masjids look. Zebra. And people wearing hats with zebra. And wearing this color. So I'm from this filth. And Allah guided me to the best Islam. I mean the best. The best. The best in the dunya. The best Islam I have. You know, and I want this for everyone. Salafiyya. Not a sect. Not a sect. Aqaid. Aqidah. Methodology. Yani, soch. Nazariya. A way of thinking. A way of living. Upon the same way as the Salafus Salihin. The Sahaba. The Tabaeen. The Tabaeen. That's the way of the Jama'ah. You know, that's the way of the Salafus Salihin. It's not about Hanbali, Hanafi, Malaki, Shafi. Some of our scholars are Hanbali, some are Malaki. I don't care about none of that. It's not about Hanbali and Hanafi. It's just a madhab. That's not the issue. The issue is, you know, how you understand Allah's names and attributes. Ashaira, Matarudiya, Jahmiya, Mutazilla. You know, are you Ahl Sunnah and you take them upon the apparent meaning? Allah has a face before any face existed. Allah has two right hands before any hand existed. Allah has a foot before any foot existed. Allah has a finger before any finger existed. I think it's Hadith 40 Nawawi. No? It's a Sahih Bukhari, not a weak hadith. These are Sahih Bukhari, 74:14, 7414, 7414. I am the king. On that Allah's messenger smiled till his premolar teeth became visible. No, just estimate they have made of Allah. Because the Prophet ﷺ knows that he has attributes. No one questions his attributes. Allah's hand, Allah's finger, Allah's foot. Allah, foot, hell, over hellfire, over hellfire. Allah is gonna, because the hell is gonna want more and more and more and more and more and more. 48, 48, 48, 48, Sahih Bukhari, 4848, Sahih Bukhari, 4848, Sahih Bukhari, 7414, 7414. Yeah, gonna memorize this inshallah ta'ala. Someone asked me how many hadith I know. I don't know none. Allah allows me to know. I don't know nothing. Sahih Bukhari 4848, Sahih Bukhari 4848, Sahih Bukhari 7414, 7414, 4848, 7414, Sahih Bukhari 737, 737, 738, 739, 736, 735, 734, 733, 732, 731, Sahih Muslim 710A, 710B, Hanafi, Qati, enough. Hey, the Prophet ﷺ said the people will be thrown into the hellfire and it will say, are there any more to come? Mujhe aur de do, mujhe aur chahiye. Kya aur aa rahe hain? और वो भड़क रही है, is hungry for the eternity, it was starving. वो जहन्नम पख रही थी, पखा रहे थे उस जहन्नम को फरिश्ते, उसको जला रहे थे. वो भूखी है, is starving, is famished, it wants more and more. And then till Allah puts his foot over it and it will say, Qati, enough. Sahih Bukhari 4848, Sahih Muslim 74, Sahih Bukhari 7414, Sahih Bukhari 4848, Sahih Bukhari 7414. I am the king. O Muhammad, Allah will hold. A Jew came to the Prophet ﷺ and said, O Muhammad, will Allah hold the heavens on a finger and the mountains on a finger and the trees on a finger and all of the creation on a finger? And then he said, I am the king. And then he will say, I am the king. And then the Prophet ﷺ smiled. Smile. No, just estimate. Have they made of Allah? Strike his head. Yeah, if I saw a man with my wife, I freaking went to the gym. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. I went to the park. There was a jahil speaking to some woman. I don't know if she was someone's wife or sister or daughter, but they were speaking to each other. They don't even know each other. Ghair mahram. But in their Afghani culture, they say hi to each other and salam and dua. Ghair mahram in the park. They didn't even know each other. He asked her what city you are from. Why are you so friendly with them? Ya Juhal. Forget that, off topic. But this is what I'm saying. Oh, it's not off topic. It's not off topic. If I saw a man with my wife, I would strike him, behead him with the blade of my sword. This news reached Allah's Messenger ﷺ, who said, "You people are astonished at Saad's ghira, at his ghira, ghairat. By Allah have more ghira than he, and Allah has more ghira than I. And because of Allah's ghira, He has made unlawful, shameful deeds and sins, illegal sexual intercourse done in open and in secret. And there is none who likes that. The people should repent to Him and beg His pardon. Then Allah, At-Tawwab. And there is none who likes to be praised more than Allah. As-Samad, Al-Hamid, As-Sami, Al-Basir, Al-Malik, Al-Malik." And for this reason, Allah promised to grant paradise to the doers of good. Abdul Malik said, "No person has more ghira than Allah." 7417. "Have you got anything of the Quran?" The man said, such, naming the surahs. When the beginning of the universe was, subhanAllah, the Prophet ﷺ said there was Allah and nothing else before Him, and His throne was over the water. SubhanAllah, that's good we're doing this right now. 7418. "And He then created the heavens and the earth and wrote everything in the book. Then a man came to me and said, 'Oh Imran, follow your she-camel, for it has run away.' So I set out seeking it, and behold, it was beyond the mirage. By Allah, I wish that my she-camel had gone, but that it had not left the gathering." It was just a mirage, subhanAllah. Giving us good news, something. After a while, the Yemenis enter and say to them, "O people of Yemen, accept the good news. We accept it. We come to you to learn the religion." They were asked, what was the beginning of the universe? The right hand of Allah is full, and His fullness is not affected by the continuous spending day and night. वो उसका राइट हैंड अल्लाह का जी, वो जिसके ऊपर चाय खर्च करता है वो ख़त्म नहीं होता उसका. Do you see that He has spent since उसने खर्च किया है जब तक उसने दुनिया और कायनात बनाई है, वो खर्च ही कर रहा है, वो खर्च ही कर रहा है जी, उनके ऊपर नेमतें बिछा रहा है. Yet all that has not decreased, मगर उसका कुछ ख़त्म नहीं हुआ. All that has not decreased what is in His right hand. His throne is over the water, and His other hand is the bounty or the power to bring about death. And He raises some people and brings others down. SubhanAllah. SubhanAllah. Seven, 419. What? The 100 degrees in paradise which Allah has prepared for those who carry on jihad in His cause. Seven, 424. Subhanallah. Time of difficulty. La ilaha illallah al-alim al-alimul halim. Subhanallah. Al-alimul halim. La ilaha illallah. No. La ilaha illallah al-alimul hakim. Al-alimul halim. La ilaha illallah al-alimul halim. La ilaha illallah rabbul arshil azim. La ilaha illallah rabbus samawati wa ورب الأرض رب العرش الكريم لا إله إلا الله العليم الحليم لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله العليم الحليم لا إله إلا الله رب العرش العظيم لا إله إلا الله رب السماوات ورب الأرض رب العرش الكريم لا إله إلا الله العليم الحليم لا إله إلا الله رب العرش العظيم لا إله إلا الله رب السماوات ورب الأرض رب العرش الكريم. Okay, I have not read a hadith except that I have acted upon it. Pillars of the throne, subhanallah. I will be the first person to be resurrected, and we see Moses holding the throne. So how is Moses holding the throne? Subhanallah. And those angels who have stayed with you per night ascend to the heavens and ask them about you, and he knows everything about you. In what state did you leave my slaves? The angels reply, we left them, they were praying. Astaghfirullah. Allah's Messenger said, if somebody gives in charity something equal to a date with his earned honest money, for nothing ascends to Allah except good, then Allah will take it in his right hand and bring it up for its owner, as any one of you brings up a baby horse till it becomes like a mountain. Abu Hurairah said, the Prophet said, nothing ascends to Allah except good. I'm sorry, but it's getting late. See you tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi. Josh, hey, where you been, Josh? Last Messenger used to say at the time of difficulty, none has the right to be worshipped, Allah the Majestic, the most forbearing. Subhanallah. Yes, this 7431. Didn't we do this? We did this. This is very beautiful. I loved it. 7431. So the Quraysh and Ansar became angry, and he said he gives the chief from Najd and leaves us. Astaghfirullah. He just wanted to attract and unite their hearts and make them clean shaven. Who would obey Allah if I disobeyed him? Allah is just me. Astaghfirullah. O Muhammad, be afraid of Allah. Astaghfirullah. Khariji. He was saying that the Prophet is not being just. Khalid ibn Walid, hey, lion, sword of Allah, asked for permission to kill him. Ana Khalid ibn Walid, inshallah. Ana imitator of Sahaba. Ana imitator of Jundullah. Ana imitator of the sword of Allah. I am not on his caliber, but I'm imitating him. Our Sahaba, warrior, lion, Jundullah. He asked for permission to kill him, but the Prophet ﷺ prevented him. Yes, he's our Sahaba, radiyallahu anhum. Bishaq, lion. And the Rafida hate him, Kharijis hate him. Lion and sword of Allah, asked for permission. And out of the offspring of, when the man went away, the Prophet ﷺ said, out of the offspring of this man, there will be people who will recite the Quran, but they will not go beyond their throats. They will be Khariji. Yes, and they will go out of Islam as an arrow goes out through the game, and they will kill all the Muslims and leave the idolaters. Shit, that's what they do. ISIS, Al-Qaeda. Should I live till they appear? I will kill them as the killing of the nation of Ad. So the Prophet ﷺ said, if I live to the time, I will kill them. You know. And we have a commandment: kill the Kharijis wherever you find them. Obviously, don't take the law to your own hand. Call the police. You know. He said its fixed course is underneath Allah's throne, subhanallah. So the sun is fixed course is under Allah's arsh, 7433. You will see your Lord as you see this full moon, and you will not have trouble seeing him. So if you can avoid missing through sleep or business, a prayer before sunrise, Fajr, and a prayer before sunset, Asr, you must do so, subhanallah. with your own eyes. Seven, 4, 3, 7. Whoever worship the moon, follow the sun, and whoever worship the sun will follow the sun. Oh, astaghfirullah. Whatever you worship, you'll be following it. Astaghfirullah. Do you have any difficulty in seeing the sun when there are no clouds? They said, oh Allah's messenger. So you will see him like that. Allah will gather all the people on the day of resurrection and say, whoever worships something in the world, you should follow that thing. So whoever worship the sun will follow the sun, and whoever worship the moon, astaghfirullah, la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah, ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammad Rasulullah, will follow the moon. And whoever used to worship other certain faith, false deities, he will follow those deities, and they will remain of this nation with his good people or his hypocrites. Till our Lord comes. For when our Lord comes, we will recognize him. So Allah will come to them in his appearance, which they know, and will say, I am a Lord. They will say, you are our Lord, and they will follow him. Then a bridge will be laid across hellfire, and I and my followers will be the first ones to go across it, and none will speak on that day except the apostles. And the invocation of the apostles on that day will be said, oh Allah, save them, Allah save, Allah save, save. In hell over the bridge there will be hooks like the thorns. A Sadan, thorny plants. Have you seen a Sadan? They cry, yes. Oh, doesn't matter. So these hooks like thorns, a Sadan, but none knows how big they are except Allah. Those hooks will snap the people away according to deeds. Some of the astaghfirullah people, Allahumma ajirni minan nar, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika minan nar, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika minan nar, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika minan nar, Allahumma inni as'aluka al-jannah, Allahumma inni as'aluka al-jannah, Allahumma inni as'aluka al-jannah. Some of the people will say in hell be destroyed because of the evil deeds, and some will be cut or torn by the hooks, astaghfirullah. And some will be punished and then relieved. When Allah has finished his judgment among the people, he will take whomever he will out of hell through his mercy. He will then order the angels to take out of the fire all those who used to worship none but Allah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, wa ashhadu anna Muhammad Rasulullah. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, al-haq, al-hadi, al-samad, al-sami, al-basir, al-hayy, al-qayyum, al-wahid, al-awwal, al-akhir, العالم العليم العلي الآله الرحمن الرحيم الكريم العزيز العظيم الكبير الخبير الكبير الوكيل الجبار الفتاح, the one that opens the doors of mercy and provision. May you open the door of mercy and provision. As Allah is forbidding the fire to eat the marketplace, completely burnt, and then the water of life will be poured over them, subhanAllah. Grow it under as there's a seed that comes in the mud of the torrent. Then Allah will finish the judgment among the people, and there will be remain one man facing the hellfire, and he will be the last person among the people of hell to enter the paradise. He will say, oh my Lord, please turn my face away from the fire, because its air has hurt me and its severe heat has burnt me. So he will invoke Allah. Allah will wish, if I grant you that, then will you say for anything else? He will say, no, by honor, I will not ask you for anything else. He will give him whatever he promised him and demand. So Allah will turn his face away from the hellfire, when his face paradise, and he will see it. He will remain quiet for as long as Allah will wish him to remain silent and quiet. And he will say, oh my Lord, bring me near to the gate of paradise. You know, that you never ask for anything more than what you had been given. Woe on you, O Adam's son, how treacherous you are. He will say, oh my Lord, and he will keep on invoking Allah because he wants Jannah. If I give you, you are asking, but then will you ask for anything else? He will say, no, by your honor, power, I will not ask for anything else. And Allah will bring him near to the gate of paradise. When he stands at the gate of paradise, paradise will be open and spread before him, and he will see his splendor and pleasure. Oh my Lord, admit me in paradise. Allah will say, didn't you give your confidence and promise that you would not ask for anything more than what you had been given? Allah will say, woe on you, O Adam's son, how treacherous you are. Then the man will say, oh my Lord, do not make me the most miserable of your creation. And he will keep on invoking Allah till Allah will laugh because of his sayings. And when Allah will laugh because of him, he will say to him, enter paradise. या रब, तौहीद, तेरी तौहीद बयान करता हूँ. तौहीद या रब, तेरे लिए किसी की परवाह नहीं करता, लोग छोड़ भी जाएं. तौहीद, तौहीद, whether the people leave me or not. तौहीद, तौहीद, Ya Rab, admit me paradise, Jannat al-Firdaus. I want to see your face. I want to be under your arsh. Ameen. And all of the Muslims that are hearing this and all that accept this message of Tawheed. Ameen. And Sunnah. Ameen. No bidah. And there's nothing more to wish for. Allah will say there is for you and is equal is for you as well. Subhanallah. 7439. They will party with them in Subhanallah. Subhanallah. These are big hadith. Subhanallah. These are big hadith. A handful of fire. He will then hold a handful of the fire from which he will take out people. So Allah will use his hand and foot. Some to punish, some to help. They will go to Adam, you are Adam, the father of people. Allah created you. Go to Ibrahim, Khalil ar-Rahman, they will go to Ibrahim, subhanallah. These are big hadiths, subhanallah, 7440. I gotta read them. But I was trying to go to 7447. Lake tank al-Kawsar, yes. Ayat al-Kawsar, inna ataynak al-Kawsar. SubhanAllah. Whenever the Prophet ﷺ offered his tahajjud prayer, he would say, "Oh Allah, our Lord, our praise for you. Allahumma Rabbana laqal hamd. Allahumma Rabbana laqal hamd. Anta qayyamus samawati wal ardi. Wa laqal hamdu. Anta rabbus samawati wal ardi. Wa man fihinna. Wa laqal hamdu. Anta nurus samawati wal ardi. Wa man فيهن أنت الحق وقولك الحق ووعدك الحق ولقاؤك الحق والجنة حق والنار حق والساعة حق اللهم لك أسلمت وبك آمنت وعليك توكلت وإليك خاصمت وبك حاكمت بشك فاغفر لي ما قدمت وما أخرت وأسررت وأعلنت وما أنت أعلم به مني لا إله إلا أنت قال أبو عبد الله قال قيس بن لقي. So please forgive the sin, subhanallah. You are the truth and your saying is the truth. What? Right here. You are the light. Watch this. Truth. The meeting with you is truth. Truth. Surrender myself to you. So watch this. وَلَقَ الْحَمْدُ أَنْتَ نُورُ سَمَوَاتِ فِيهِنَّ أَنْتَ الْحَقُّ وَقَوْلُكَ الْحَقُّ. You are the truth and your saying is the truth. وَقَوْلُكَ الْحَقُّ وَوَعْدُكَ الْحَقُّ. And your promise is true. And the meeting with you is true. وَلِقَاؤُكَ الْحَقُّ وَالْجَنَّةِ. And your paradise is true and the hellfire is true. Oh Allah, I surrender myself to you. Bishak. وَالْجَنَّةُ الْحَقُّ وَالسَّاءَةُ حَقُّ. And I surrender myself to you, I believe in you, and I put my trust in you. Allahumma laka aslamtu. And the time is true. Why didn't he say that? After the Jannah, well, Jannatu. So that's a mistake, no? Was-sa'atu haqqu. That's not translated. I think that's not translated. I just found a mistake in Sahih Bukhari. No. I don't know if I'm on a mistake or not. But they should have wrote this. The hour is right and the hour is true. Why didn't you write this? Do you not know I gotta write them. Yo, you guys are racist. And the paradise is true. And the hellfire is true. I surrender myself to you. So why you didn't say that? Anyways. Yeah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Chalo. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Oneness, uniqueness of Allah, Tawheed is a chapter. Time has come back to its original state, which it had been when Allah created the heavens and earth. The year is 12 months of 4, which is sacred. And of these 4, there are succession named. These Zulqa'dah, Zulhijjah, and Muharram, and the 4th one, Rajab, which means Tana and Shaban. The Prophet said, which month is this? Big hadith. There are types of persons to whom Allah will neither speak on their person who takes falsehood, offer a commodity price, falsehood as a prayer in order to grab the property of Muslims through it. In the day of resurrection, and today I will all my blessings from you as you withheld the blood superficially of the water which your hands did not create this stuff. Who takes property of Muslim by taking a falsehood, and Allah will be angry with him. The cost of what is called 744. There will be 2 paradises of silver, all the utensils and whatever is therein will be silver, and 2 paradises of gold and its utensils and whatever there will be of gold. There will be 2 paradises of silver, subhanallah, and all the utensils and whatever is in silver koga. And there will be 2 paradises of gold. Say Bukhari 7444, Beshak. So over here, 7442, we did 7443, we did 7444, we did 7445, we did 7446, we did 7447. Tomorrow. Prophet ﷺ cried. The Prophet ﷺ said, paradise and hellfire quarrel in the presence of the Lord. O Lord, what is wrong with me that only the poor and humble people enter me? Hellfire said, I have been favored with the arrogant people. So Allah said to paradise, you are my mercy, and said to hell, you are my punishment, which I inflict upon whom I wish, and I shall fill both of you. The Prophet added, as for paradise, it will be filled with good people, because Allah does not wrong any of His created things, and He creates of hellfire whomever He wills, and they will be thrown into it. And thrown into it, will say thrice, and they will be thrown into it. Is there any more? Till Allah will put His foot over it, and it will become full, and its sides will come close to each other. And it will say, Kati, 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 cut, 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 enough, 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 cut, 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 enough, 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 enough. 7450. Someone will be scorched by hell as a punishment for the sins that they committed, and Allah will admit them into paradise by the grant of His mercy. Those people will be called Al-Jahannameen, the people of hell. Subhanallah. Juju Rabbi came. Oh Allah, the finger on this and finger. Yeah, we did this already. 7451. So I'll stop at 745. Rakat. It was not Ramadan. He did it in Ramadan and out of Ramadan. My mercy has preceded my anger. Four things: livelihood, his date of death, his deeds, and whether he will be a wretched one or a blessed one. And then the soul is breathed into him. So one of you may do good deeds, characteristics of the people of paradise, so much that there is nothing except the cubit between him and the paradise. But then when he has been written for him, decides his behavior, then he starts doing evil deeds, characteristics, YASUR QADHI, of the people of hellfire, and enters hellfire. And one of you may do evil deeds of the people of hellfire, so much that there is nothing except him and a cubit between him and hellfire. And then what is written for him decides his behavior, decree, and starts doing good deeds, characteristics of the people of paradise, and ultimately enters paradise. Imagine smoking drugs and smacking people and going to jail left and right, and then now you speak in haq, tawheed, Rabb ke naam aur sifat, and when you were actually selling drugs and driving Mercedes and this and that. Allah decides our fate. You know, people go from selling drugs to preaching Islam. What do you know about someone's reality? No exposing sins here. I'm not saying I was this. I'm just saying people, perhaps raised in USA, New York. The Prophet ﷺ said, "Oh Jibrail, what prevents you from visiting us more often than you do?" Then this verse was real, and we angels descend not by our command, not but by command of your Lord. To him belongs what is before us and what is behind us. So they don't just come and go because they want to see you and this and that. Yeah, they're with Allah's command. So if you're reciting the Quran, the angels will stick by as well. That's written. And when he was walking, leaning on a stick, he passed a group of Jews. Some of them said, ask him, the Prophet ﷺ, about the spirit. Ruh, Jibrail. Others said, do not ask him. But they asked, and he stood leaning on the stick, and I was standing behind him. And I thought that he was being divinely inspired. Then he said, they asked you concerning the spirit. Oh, the Prophet ﷺ got the revelation while they asked him. They asked you concerning the spirit. Say, the spirit is knowledge is with my Lord. And of knowledge you, O men, have been given only a little. On that, some of the Jews said to others, didn't we tell you not to ask? Allah guarantees to the person who carries out jihad for his cause and believes whether he will either admit him to paradise or return him with his reward or the body he has earned due to his residence from where he went out. Subhanallah. A man fights for pride and haughtiness, another fights for bravery, and another fights for showing off. Which of these Allah's cause? The Prophet said, the one who fights Allah's word, for Allah's word, which should be splendor, fights in Allah's cause. Yes. The rest are not important. Yeah, this is the hadith about us that follow hadith. Firqa Najiyah. A group of my followers will keep on following Allah's law strictly, and they will not be harmed by those who will disbelieve them or against them till Allah's order comes. Guys, it's time for Maghrib. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Gotta go. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May Allah make us all from the victorious, group, not the 72 sects. Jamia Trimdi 2641. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Allah Hafiz.